Check 1, 2. What's going on, good people? Go ahead and smooth this out. What's going on, good people? It's your boy, Gaming Dad, and I'm back for another Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. Your boy is having, I'm not having a too heavy of a Monday because tomorrow it starts all over again. Your boy is back in school. School starts back for teachers tomorrow. And I'm like, man, I just wish I could just get another week. Just get another week. But greetings, good people. Let me get you some people that's chimed in. I want to make sure I get them on the wheel. Let's start at the top. Starting off the night, we got my girl AST back in the building. She said the music started playing, and my son heard the music and said, Gaming Dad, shout out to your son tonight. Oh, no, what my sound? Listen, I'm trying to get everything together. I thought I had this prepared. Here we go. Shout out to your son. He gets the bomb. He gets the bomb tonight. Tell him I said hello. How you doing, AST's wonderful son? And of course, my boy, clear my throat. Cool Breeze is in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Going on Cool Breeze. You know what, man? It's like clockwork, man. People call me right when I'm about to stream. I was like, you know what? You can call me any time. I'm going to go ahead and cut this ringer off just in case that person decides they want to call back and have not noticed that I'm online. God almighty. Cool Breeze, man. Welcome back, my brother. I'm glad you're here on the stream tonight. Let's see who else is up in here. Cool Breeze represent on Twitch as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are on Twitch, if you have a Twitch account, Guerrilla Tactics, if you're on Twitch, man, follow me on Twitch, man. I'm like two, what's it called? Subscribers? What is it? What does it say it on? I'm 2 followers. 2. I get 58. I'm 2 followers away from, I think I have 60. Don't give me the lying. But Guerrilla Tactics, I see you in the stream tonight, man. Go ahead, man, on your Twitch, man, and hit that follow button for your boy. Gaming Dad 1906 is the Twitch handle. And you can follow, you can be on here. Matter of fact, if you get on Twitch, you can do it twice. That's right. Twice is nice. You have 2 opportunities to be able to win tonight. And you know what? I was looking today, and just a side note. And usually when I cut on my wheel app, it always shows the winner from last week. And I noticed that I did not send Steve M his $10. That's not like me. I am on it. Like I'm on it. So when Steve M get in tonight, I gotta make sure I get that off there to him. But Cool Breeze is in the house on Twitch, and so is Mimi North, aka AST. She's on the wheel twice tonight. And when you're on there twice, it's twice as nice. You can come out with that W. Guerrilla Tactics says it would be nice to see Sony bring out a handheld. But I don't think Microsoft needs one with GP Ultimate. Okay, Game Pass and Ultimate. I basically already have a Microsoft handheld with my 5G phone and my what's that? Gamester X. What is a Gamester X2? I need to look that up. I'm assuming that's like a handheld or something. This is my only issue with playing games, even with a controller on my mobile, because I use my mobile for so many other things, and I really can't just lock it down and not be disturbed because I got so many things going on. So to not have access and just to kind of just block it out just to play games, I just can't do that. And that's my only issue with playing games on the console, on a handheld, mobile phone. Holly Pinky, hey, we missed you last week, Holly. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you stick around for a little while. Guerrilla Tactics said, oh, and hello. Hello back to you, my brother. SOC is in the building. My boy. CMG in the building. Give him the bomb. So what's up, Gaming Dad in the chat? Gotta show CMG some love. SOC, watch me on Twitch. Let's go ahead and get him on that extra on the wheel. All right, got you. Steve M, he said, hey, Gaming Dad, I made it back from Wisconsin today. I still got some jet lag. Yeah, you should, my brother. Listen, man, I did not give you your $10 from last week. I gotta get that out there to you, Steve. Man, it's in the building. Okay, it's like a controller that you put your okay, you put your phone into. Basically, turns your phone into a handheld. Okay, I seen it. It's a couple of them out there right now. It's one that's really popular. They've been really pushing. I can't even think of the name of it, but I've seen it on multiple ads. Oh, what's going on? Stormtrooper Doom in the building. Man, it's hard to me to switch my name and call you Bazard YT. And I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. They probably say, yeah, I'm not a Bazard. But let me get your name typed in there right, my brother. All right, you in there. Welcome to the stream, man. I know you said you slept early. I did read that message before the stream started. But, if you couldn't make it, I thoroughly understand. Monday nights be busy, man. Hey, what's going? Listen, I would not tear your name up. I'm gonna put you on screen. Y'all show. We're gonna call you Chappie. We're gonna show Chappie some love from India in the building. What's going on? Give it up for Chappie, man. Give him the hand claps one time. Chappie represent, man. Hey, man, listen. If you get a chance, Chappie, man, listen. I don't know if you're a subscriber or not, man. Hit the subscribe button. We would love you to be a part of this community. We do some, great things on here on Monday nights, man. I'm glad you came out and hung out with us. Let me get you chimed in, man. I do a giveaway, Chappie, every Monday night of a $10 eShop card, but it's in the U.S. region. So if you need me to kind of, I don't know, buy one from your region, just let me know, man. We can make something happen. But let me get you chimed in on the wheel. Chappie. Because I know if I said your whole name, I would tear it up. You'd be like, man, what is this guy doing? But I got you on the wheel. Cool Breeze. It's a Razer has one for $99 for the iPhone. I think that might be the one, Cool Breeze. I've seen they've been advertising it quite a bit. Hey, don't forget, good people. Listen, I'm looking to the camera. Hey, if you get opportunity, man, stop, come out of the chat for a hot second, man, and hit that like button. Man, we got 12 people watching. Let's go ahead and at least have 12 likes for your boy. All right. Let's see. SOC Gaming Dad Worldwide, man. I'm trying to get that SOC, man. I'm trying to get that. It would be wonderful. But if I go, I'm taking my boys with me. So we do not have candles for the official. That candle official launch in India. Nintendo Switch from Amazon in India. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna assume you have a Switch already. Yeah. So what happens is, let me go ahead. I'm gonna come back to some of the comments. I just want to show Chappie. Please don't think I'm disrespecting you by calling you Chappie, but I don't want to mess with your name. But I want to show you what we do. Muted. Ha. Man, listen. Listen. They send out so many updates on Ecamm Live, and every time I update it, it do something crazy. Like all my settings, like that should be on, then I'm muted. Crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Man, shout out to Cool Breeze, man, for putting me out. Like, well, I'm just running my mouth. I probably was looking like an idiot. Ha. That's right. So back to what I was saying, Chappie. Hey, you see, I pick your name, we do the wheel, and if your name get picked before the last one, if you're the last one standing, then you win. If you're not the last one standing, then you lose. And then you know what happens is when your name get picked beforehand, you hear Peter Griffin, he come through there and let you know that you got to go. You got a good night. We'll see you next week. All right. Pound that button. Shout out to Cool Breeze. I was like, pound that like button. So yeah, we gotta see how he said switch from Amazon India. Wow, that's a lot of money. Well, I don't know how that translates over to American dollars. So gave it that you are muted. He said, I may be doing a chat as well. Got to talk about what's happened with my PC. What's going on with your PC, CMG? Our brother wants to know. He said, poor gaming dad putting in full things on mute. Oh man, yeah, I know, man. Listen. Charge it to my head, not to my heart, man. Benj, what's going on, man? How, man? Welcome to the stream, my brother. Oh, what's going on? Get this turn on. All right, get Benj typed in real quick. Benjamin 4206. You in there, my brother? He said, I am so lucky. Yeah, I hope you ain't lucky because of that price. That price is crazy. He said, thought my phone was broke to SOC drop knowledge on us. I know, man. We can call SOC Professor Spock. Hey, did you ever find out where to find and switch OLED? You know what? I have been noticing they've been going like who sent me an email today said I think Game, but that was that Game in China. Sent me a email that said they had some in stock, but they have been going in and out of stock, especially at GameStop online. Nothing in store though, and the in store pre-orders is pretty much done. But I haven't seen nothing for the Switch OLED on Best Buy. Nothing at all. So yeah, man. But I think you're gonna be straight. I just don't know if you're gonna better get that white one though. That white, I've seen it been easier to get the black one than the white one. The white one, boy, been they've been going left and right. But Walmart also has been going in and out of stock. And by the time I get my lips together to want to type something, they be sold right back out before I send a tweet. So, but I keep looking out for you, Benj. Said, are you sure that Steam Deck launched in India? You know what? I don't think so. I don't think that was one of the launch countries. I think it was like 4 launch countries. I know it was like us, Canada. It was like the U.S., Canada. It was 4 countries was launching in. So what I would do if you don't have a Steam account, I would go ahead and sign up for a Steam account. Do that now, and then after you sign up for your Steam account, go and then they'll give you some options like if you can pre-order or not. So and then you can get a better idea, and it should be on that website. I'm not for sure. How much is gonna run. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and I got too much stuff open before my stream get bogged down. I'll be forgetting before time stream stop. I need to close all this stuff down beforehand. So charge it to my head, not to my heart. Closing down all this stuff here. Got too much stuff open. Oh man. So man, I haven't had a pretty interesting week, man. I made my first sale with Mary Kay. I know y'all don't want to hear about that. But you know what, man? I'm gonna use that Mary Kay money to be able to buy more prizes for the channel. Dave, what's going on? Yo, gaming dad, what's going on with you? DC in the building. Let me get you chimed in on this wheel, DC. I know Dave's like, man, my name is Dave Castro. Let's see. SOC said my game site had a sign on the door asks your local manager if they get stock on launch. Um, I will tell you this: if I find out sooner than later that my GameStop is going to have some on launch, then I'll let you guys know. My manager's she's pretty good, man. About she'll let me know that stuff. Like if they, I used to go in maybe a week beforehand. I'll say, and she'll let me know like, hey, we got some, for we're gonna have some for lunch. We're gonna get, or she'll tell me the number like we're gonna get 14 or 15, and she'll let me know beforehand. So if I know, I'm definitely let you know if they're gonna have any for launch, and I'll keep on top of that. Game launch for Nintendo Switch for Nintendo official YouTube channel teaser is overpop. Okay, I don't know what that means by that, but don't worry, man. Listen, I'm old, chappy. You gotta I catch on sooner or later. Yeah. So let me get back. Let's go back to my other screen. All right, I want to get Chappy set up here. All right, got 13 people in the chat. But yeah, so I've had a definitely, my weeks are always full with something. I never have time where I can say, you know what, man, I'm just not gonna do nothing. But I will tell you that I spent some time with my kids, and we started watching Invincibles. And let me tell you, Invincibles is on Amazon Prime. It is definitely not a show, even though it's a superhero show, but it's not a show that I would show my kids. If you got young kids, I think anything under 13, I wouldn't know. It's not that it's like um it's the dialogue is kind of intense and the story is really good. But superheroes die in this cartoon. They die. And it's not, I don't, if anybody was younger than 13, I'd be like, no, don't do it. But 13 and above, you can kind of, have those discussions to kind of get through there. But I definitely, it's a great show. I'm probably almost 3/4 of the way through it. And so, great story so far. Definitely recommend Invincible. But one series I did complete on Netflix, and I tell you, those of you who are video game fans, you've been playing video games to the NES, man, I would tell you this here. Castlevania is so good, so well written, so it was a great story, great finale. I would tell you, you want to watch Castlevania. If you have not, you're missing out. Great, 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 great show. And I finished that up, and so and then I started He-Man. He-Man was okay. The first episode was okay. I've only started with He-Man though. Just started, so I'm gonna get through that because it's only 5 episodes. I hate it's only 5, and it's a part 1 and a part 2, but so it's only 5 episodes. They all are half an hour apiece, so I gotta, I take it in small bites. All right, it says it seems like Play Agent hasn't opened their Switch OLED pre-orders yet. They could be okay. I don't know. To check if people are struggling to pre-order a Switch. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that being a possibility for sure, because I just wish a lot of these retailers took the GameStop approach. Now, especially with doing pre-order. Now, I like what GameStop is doing, but then I don't like what GameStop is doing. The part of it that I do like what GameStop is doing is like, hey, you know what? For you to pre-order these consoles online, you gotta have, especially a PS5, you gotta have a pro membership to do it. I've been saying that for the last couple of weeks. Matter of fact, longer than that they need to do that. However, they're making you buy these bundles on top of it. So this week is supposed to be the rumored week that there's supposed to be a restock of PS5s in stock. And so a lot of we're gonna go. I got the story on our board, and we're gonna kind of go over that. And but long story short is that for GameStop, you just can't go in there and buy the system. They're gonna make you buy these bundles with all this stuff, some of the stuff you might not use. And so yeah, if you want a system, you're gonna have to pay them dollars. But if not, it is what it is. Steven, Invincible is based on a comic by the same person who wrote Walking Dead. Oh, okay. You know what? I thought I saw that name before. I was like, you know how you see the, like you, but super good, man. Super. I mean, super good. I am like so impressed. It's like it got a lot of different elements. It's very well written. I'm telling you, great show. Great show. Yeah, I mean, definitely, and don't spoil nothing because I want to see. I want to get it all the way to the end. I want to see if there's a possibility of a season two, which is probably is. I wonder how well it did, but I mean that show is good. Definitely highly recommend it. So, can you ship a Nintendo for me, gaming dad, all the way to India? Hey, but listen, you listen. You work it out. I'll tell you this much. If you chit chat with me, if you work it out, I'll ship it. I don't care. I would not care. Listen, I tell you that much. And if I just don't know how it work over in India. I don't know how your customs work, and if it's something they allow. I don't know. You would have to figure out that aspect of it. But oh yeah, sure, I'll ship it. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. All right, good people. Listen, we about 31 minutes in, like clockwork. We got 16 people in the chat. Don't forget, let's get 16 likes. 16 likes, good people. All right, let me switch over to my saved stories. Listen, I'm gonna start off with this here. With this, let me get over the switch first, huh? All right, there we go. All right, I want to start off with this story here because I caught this on. Shout out to Obi-Wan. I was watching his video. He put it on. I was just like, this is listen. This is exactly what I wanted when Injustice first came out. Cause like I thought Injustice was a dope game, and I still do. And you know what? I love playing this Batman, but it's a difference. Like you play Marvel versus Capcom, it's like to play with those Marvel characters in a fight was dope, but to have it done by NetherRealm, oh man, can you imagine Wolverine versus? I mean, in that context and how they do things for Injustice, a Marvel Injustice game would be so dope. So it said so it's a possible leak. Of course, you're not going to hear anything. He said it said NetherRealm head Ed Boon has fueled these rumors with some Marvel related shout outs on social media over the past few months, and recently reports that his studio is now finishing adding new content to Mortal Kombat 11. You know what? Mortal Kombat 11 has sold 11 million copies. I mean, I think shout out to them. Again, the hand clap goes out to NetherRealm, but I did not know it sold that many. That's a lot. 11 million copies is a lot, even though it was a lot of sales towards probably the last 2 or 3 million. But they still sold 11 million copies of the game. That's dope. But this right here, oh man, listen, I am all the way on board. Take my pre-order money right now. I am with this. I would definitely pick this up day one. Definitely. So be on the lookout. You know what? You probably see some stuff in the next couple of weeks. Let's see if anything else. He said a Reddit leaker posting as whoever is recently shared a link from Fortran and claims that to know the roster of all he claims to know the roster. Oh, about to. All right, so let's look at the roster. Uh oh, get get back. I don't want that. I'm done with that. All right, there we go. All right, the roster. It says Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Wolverine, Black Panther, Spider Man, Groot and Rocket. Let's see who else. Blade, Gamora. I think I said that wrong. Moon Knight, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider would be dope. Gambit, Shanshai, Kitty, whoever, Invincible. Oh, Invincible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Hulk, Doctor Octopus, and a bunch of other people. Venom, Abomination. Just some key names. Man, that's a big roster. That's a big roster. And let them blend in a little Mortal Kombat in there, man. That's gonna be crazy, crazy good. Crazy good. So shout out to NetherRealm. If they picked up that license to better produce that Marvel game, it's gonna be dope. Wish Mortal Kombat 11 was just a little better on the Switch. Just so muddy looking. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I have to admit. But listen, it was an enjoyable experience. I liked it on the Switch. You're right. I just wished it had just a little more graphic fidelity, but it ran smooth. That to me is like it played like a fighter should play. You know, if you're gonna have a fight on the Switch with that kind of level of graphic fidelity, it needs to be smooth. And I think they did a pretty good job. But you're right. I agree. I wish it just wasn't so muddy. But speaking of Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat 11 has sold 12. I thought it was 11, but it's 12 million copies. And Mortal Kombat series has sold 73 million copies in total. Shout out to Mortal Kombat, buddy. Favorite Mortal Kombat still is Mortal Kombat 2. Take me back to my college days. That Switch Pro heartache is real. Yeah, man. Listen, especially after seeing the Steam Deck. You know, after seeing the Steam Deck, even though I got some, the Steam Deck is this machine. It's not a fairy tale machine, but it's a fairy tale, and we don't know exactly what we're getting. The only thing with the Steam Deck, you really don't know exactly what you're getting. We don't know how these games are going to run. Is it going to be if Valve is smart, they will have their people that got games that want to transfer those games over to the Steam Deck, that they have settings on there where the average person don't have to go in there and mess with them settings, because believe it or not, the average person is not going to be dealing with it. They're going to play out the box, and if it doesn't play out the box, they're going to like it's going back. They need it to happen right. And then on top of that, even though I believe they're gonna invest long term, and they're not gonna walk away from this unit like they did their last stuff, but Valve's history of sticking with products they release is not very good. So you just run into that like, man, they're gonna support this thing if it starts to flop. We see what games look like, but do we really see what games look like in person? I kind of think I kind of would wish Valve would take the approach the Vita did. I don't know if y'all remember when the Vita before the Vita came out, Sony went across the nation to different little spots where you can go. They went to all the little major cities, and they had events where you can come and test out the unit for like 30 minutes. Yeah, like 30 minutes. I mean, I did it. When they came to Atlanta, you know what? Hey, I made sure we got down there. I got me a Vita shirt. I still got my Vita shirt from that event. And I got to play Uncharted for like 30 minutes. And it was like, okay, after playing it, I was like, this is good. I'm ready. I definitely won't. It just took my anticipation for that system over the top. And I believe Valve is going to have to do the exact same thing if they're going to want more people to kind of divvy around and play with it. I got some reservations about the city. Yeah, I mean, what is promising is like almost too good to be true. But if it was any other company, I probably have less reservation. But by it being Valve and their history, I gotta Valve is not really a hardware company. They don't make hardware. So yeah, I'm apprehensive, but I'm apprehensively made sure I reserved one because what it promises is too good. Like I said last week, I got 5 games that I want to play on that thing day one, and it's gonna be Halo Master Chief Collection. And on top of that, Halo Infinite is coming to Steam day one. See, those are the games I want to play. Madden, I want to play because the Madden's gonna look good. You know what? All I don't need the graphic fidelity. I just need to run 60 frames per second. 2K is gonna look good. I want to run 2K. I just think, man, we come on, Steam Deck. I want you to succeed because if you succeed, you're gonna push Nintendo for Nintendo to make their next move. Guerrilla Tactics said, forget about a Switch Pro and go on and get that Gabby gear. that game, yeah, listen, that meme is so funny. Yeah, you know, listen, man. I'm right with Nintendo because you cannot play Smash Brothers on a Steam Deck. You can't play Smash Brothers. You can't play Breath of the Wild. You can't play Luigi's Mansion. All these Mario Odyssey. All these great Nintendo first party properties. You cannot play on the Steam Deck. That's why the Switch will always get bought. I don't care. Listen, I'm gonna buy. Listen, the Switch ain't going nowhere. But I do want to play some of these third party great games like Red Dead. I don't want to play it on the go. I just hope if they work it out with listen, I don't even care about the battery because I got plenty of power banks. I've done that already with the power banks with the first Switch, the version 1 Switch. You know, I was used to having me a power bank right along with me to kind of just plug in and keep playing. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. I'm gonna buy me a power bank and plug it in and keep playing. Yep. So I don't know why I got my hands like this here. Why is my hands like this? Plus side, Steam sales are oh my goodness, crazy sick. You think the eShop sales be good, man? Those Steam sales be bananas. Bananas. You know what? When I just recently, of course, to pre-order the system, you had to have a Steam account. So I got a Steam account, and I was like, I just kind of wanted to kind of glance through there, and I saw some games. I was like, dang, that's a pretty good price. I mean, I see the Master Chief Collection for $20. I said, "Ooh, I bet you I probably get it cheaper than that," but I bought it because I want to be playing no games. When that thing drop, I'm gonna log into my Steam account, put everything on that bad boy, and then immediately start downloading Halo. Immediately, I probably would get NBA 2K, whatever, 22, 23, whatever it is when I eventually get mine, and that's going on there. Madden's going on there. I don't know though. This is a good question. I'm not gonna deviate from what they have on it. I'm not gonna strip it down and put Windows on there so I can play Game Pass. No, I don't care nothing about that. That's not a. I'm just going to. I just want to be able to get in there and play and have a good time. And I just pray that the games that I want to play run well. That's it. If they do that, then they're gonna have them. They're gonna have them a hit. If they can't do that, then nobody. The damage control with the 30 frames per second quote made me laugh. Yeah, I don't think. Listen, man. I don't. Sometimes people don't think. Of course I didn't think all the games was gonna run at 30 frames per second, and they was gonna advertise that. No, but yeah, you're right. I I feel like they had to, but you know what? Though, that other comment they made, I think they took a little sly shot at Nintendo. This is a sly, so we want people to feel like this is a premium product. Like, dang, I thought my Switch was a premium product. Except to get it on Joy-Cons. But we got a fix for those bad boys now, though. So we all good, right? Right. Steam Deck is a niche device. It's not for everyone. I do not foresee it selling game busters like Switch. No, but I think if that system sells anything over 1 million units within its first full year, then to me, Valve hasn't hit. If they can able to push out another million units, a million new PC users, they're gonna have a hit. And that to me, that's something that people are going to take notice at. I'm telling you, the ability to play like the AAA games, man, is enticing. Honestly, I'm not getting the Steam Deck for the future AAA titles. He said, "What's that? I'm not. Oh, you're not getting one. I'm going to be playing this gen and earlier. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I am a big fan of like I said, my Xbox, my PS5. But my issue with that is that, like I'm saying before, why I like my Switch is that I'm not tethered to this TV. I can get up and go. You know, I can go get my if my wife is getting on my nerves, I can say, all right, I'm out of here and take my Switch and I can go in Walmart parking lot and get my play on and not be bothered by nobody. I can't do that with an Xbox. I can't do that with a PS5. I could have done it with a Vita. That to me, that's the beauty of it. That is the beauty. Cool Breeze says Black Friday sales on Steam is unbelievable. I know. I've seen them a couple of times. Like, man, and it almost convinced me back then to get on Steam. And I was like, nah, man, I'm just gonna stick with what I got. Especially this past Christmas, because the only thing we really had to play was Age of Calamity. Speaking of Joy Cons, in Skyward Sword, the Joy Cons they added some foam like with the fix. How did you listen? How did you find that out, SOC? Was there a video out there about that? I didn't even think about see if somebody broke those things down. That would be yeah. Listen, I hope they did. I hope Nintendo got smart and took care of that. I hope they did. I hope that is the legit fix, and so we can move on from these Joy-Con issues. Say a number of your game collection. I think I got like I probably got like about 40 plus games physical. Now, if I add digital, we probably looking at about 60, 70 games. I know Cool Breeze number was like in the hundreds. Cool Breeze got some. He got some. He got crazy games. But yeah, I got about 40 physical and about you have the digital. You're probably looking about 60, 65. And on Spawnway's Twitter, do you know if Spawnway did the breakdown? I gotta check that video out. Bidge has the right idea. The Steam Deck is to get through my backlog of 900 Steam games. And listen, it at least give you the opportunity to get through that backlog. Is Skyward Sword good? Okay. If you a Zelda fan, then you a Zelda fan. You gonna like it regardless. Um, if you never played Skyward Sword and your first Zelda was Breath of the Wild, yeah, it's gonna be a little adjusting. You're probably gonna be a little disappointed. However, if you like the story and the lore of um of Zelda, you're gonna like it. The story is good. The controls are good. Um, I think some things they could have. You know, it's a lot of sometimes you fight bosses more than once, and that can get they got some things in there to make the game a little repetitive. But I think overall, is it a good game? Yes. Would I advise somebody to purchase it? If you like Zelda, you like a good story, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, it's a good game to me. It is because I like Zelda. If you're a big Zelda fan, definitely this is what I shout about. Average Joe, I would say, you know what? If they played Breath of the Wild, I'd probably say, you know what? Maybe. I don't know. I would be so excited to advise them to play the game. I know, man. SOC, man. Listen, SOC is listen. I appreciate you, SOC. You don't even understand, man. Listen, anytime y'all find news out there, man, let's bring it into the chat, man. Let's chop it up. Let's find out if it's true and let's run with it. But SOC, give him the bomb real quick. SOC in the building. Steam is probably going to launch a streaming service, and the Steam Deck is something to test the waters. Listen, I can see that happening. I can really see that happening. You know, it would not shock me not one bit. One bit. Shot-Town in the building. Give us Shot-Town one time. All right, my screen went black. I forgot. All right. Let me get Shot-Town on the wheel real quick. CT, are you with me? Let's see. Hold on. All right, got you on the wheel, my brother. Come back. All right. Shot-Town watching. He said, I canceled my Switch pre-order. My Switch just 2 months old. I just couldn't trade it in. All right, listen. That situation, I feel you totally. Because it's only been, if you'd have bought it a year ago, I would like, man, trade that thing in. You got a year out of it. You good. But 2 months, yeah. I thoroughly understand, man. But don't worry, man. I will be doing plenty of videos on that OLED. For Sheezy, I got, man, golly, Steve M said I got 257 physical Switch. Golly, you should take a picture of that and put that on Twitter. That's a lot of games. Golly. Now the question is going to be for Steve M is, man, how many of them games have you beat? How many games have you won? How many games I conquered it? And if you conquered 100 of them games, man, you can get all the dap in the world. Oh, my bad. All the dap in the world, man. Gamescom. I think Gamescom is over in the UK, if I'm correct. I'm probably wrong on that too. The likes of Activision, Electronic Arts, and Xbox has signed on to participate in the digital event for Gamescom 2021. Initially announced with plans for both in-person. Okay, so they're gonna have in-person and online festivities. Gamescom will be an all-digital event this year due to the ongoing COVID-related concerns. All right, when is the date? All right, I don't say no date. I need to know. Okay. Gamescom digital festivities will kick off on August 25th. So this next month. Oh, this come around the corner. You know what? This aside though, I know we talk about Gamescom, but man, I just want to talk about EA Play and how disappointed I was that we didn't hear nothing about Madden. I was like, come on, man. Hey, the one thing, man. EA, man, I just wanted to smack their executives right in their face. Come on, man. Put on Madden on the Switch so I can be beating down cats across the nation with the Lions. Don't sleep on my Lions this year. I was just playing the Cool Breeze. Oh yes, Breath of the Wild is your first. I don't know about that one, Cool Breeze. I mean, it won't be a bad experience, but you're not gonna be able to jump. Still jump button. I like it, and I've never beat. I never beat this. You never been a sales fan. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's not a bad game. It's not bad at all. Great story. When they say it's the best Zelda story, I would have to agree. Hey Tyler, how you doing, buddy? My son Tyler is teaching himself how to edit, and I'm so proud of him for doing that, because sometimes this generation of kids, man, they want you to show and do everything for them. And I was like, nope, I'm not going to do that to you. If you go out there and learn it yourself, then no one can take it away from you. So I'm so glad that he got in there. Let's see. See how much you getting from GameStop on a Switch trade-in. They gave me $175. Yeah, but they gave me $175 for my Switch trade-in. What's going on? Your whole government name on it. Shout out to Kendra Washington, man. Give him the bomb.com. One of my great friends, man. Jumped on in, man. Yeah, man. Show him some love in the chat. Hey, Geeky. Geeky in the chat. What's going on with you? Now, listen. Hey, listen. I've been keeping this on the rack because I've been trying to, respect. I'm going to put her business out there. Geeky, she getting ready to drop a baby. Y'all listen, y'all say y'all prayers for Geeky. Y'all make sure we're gonna pray that she has a wonderful, wonderful delivery. But it's a coming. So we get on here. We see her missing for about a month. We know that she is nursing a beautiful baby. I know Geeky like, oh my goodness, gaming dad has put all my business out there. I'm sorry, Geeky, but I do out of love. We want the prayers to come to you. Oh my fact, let me get you, Ken. You know what? So I'm used to calling Ken APOC, but I'm gonna put his whole government name. Kendrick Lamar. Oh no, that's Kendrick Washington. Kendrick on the scene. Let me get you chimed in on my wheel, my brother. You win, man. You know what you can do? You can get this $10 eShot card over to your daughter, because I know she gets down in Splatoon. So we need you to win tonight. All you gotta do, come back and check at the end, because I know you can't stick around long, because I know you're a man of many talents. Let me get Geeky on the board, too. Don't forget, Ken, hey, man, hit that like button for your brother. Geeky, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's see. All right, we got Geeky on there. Let's see. Supreme 98 in the building. What's going on with you? Get you chimed in real quick on this wheel while I'm at it. Supreme 98. 98 was a good year, man. Sure, my son was born that year. Cross Alpha that year. Hey, everybody. Hope everyone is well and blessed. Make sure you take your vitamins and minerals. Hey, man. Listen. Give him. Say that again. Make sure you take your vitamins and minerals, man. Take care of yourself, man. Key vitamins you got to keep in your system, man. Go outside. Don't put no sunscreen on. Get some natural vitamin D in your body. Make sure you eating your oranges and your lemons so you can get that vitamin C. You know what? Go ahead and get you a zinc supplement, because a lot of our foods don't have zinc in it like it should be back in the day. Just take care of yourself, good people. Take care of yourself, because you know what? We only get one life, man. If we don't take care of it, best believe we're gonna be, you don't want nobody reading your obituary. So take care of your body. That's all I got to say. That's right. We want blessings. That's right. It's a boy. I forgot about that. I thought it was a girl. Oh yeah, listen. Oh yeah, Ben. He 06 right there. Oh yeah, he 06 right there. He related to Henry Arthur Callis. Brother Eugene Kiko Jones. Yeah, man. Listen, I tell you this. If you don't take care of your body, man, keep yourself hydrated. I would tell you that the one of the best things I could have ever started doing was drinking lemon water. It's been the best thing for my skin, for my overall health. Telling you, man. Telling you. Drink that lemon water. Take care of your body. All right, good people. We got Supreme 98 on the board. Let's get back. So Gamescom is coming up, and that's later on this month on the 25th. It ends on the 27th of August. So that's something we'll be definitely talking about, getting it in. Let's hop on over to our next news item. HBO, The Last of Us series will cost more than $10 million per episode. God don't mind. Filming is set to start later this month. So, we probably won't see this till next year. But I think it's going to listen, if they're smart, man, they as long as they can kind of capture that theme of, you know, I love The Walking Dead and the atmosphere, and The Last of Us kind of puts me in that same area. They got to cast these. I haven't seen yet who they cast for these characters, for Joel and Ellie, but whoever they do, they got to be right, because if they ain't right, buddy, that show ain't gonna do good. The casting is too important to that show. All right. So I was so happy for this to happen. I just want to see how it play. Once again, every time we get a AAA game to the Switch, the first question you have to you got to question yourself is, man, how good is it going to play? And if it don't play well, you know what? It's like, oh, if it's subpar, it's like, there's only been a couple of games I was like, okay, I can deal with the graphical shortcomings because it still plays well. Like The Witcher 3, I think, like, man, they did a good job on Witcher 3. Even Mortal Kombat, we were talking about that earlier. I just wish the graphics was just a little bit better, but it was still a great fighting experience. So Dying Light, I'm really gonna be my eyeball gonna be watching to see how good this game plays. Yeah, it's done by HBO, man. So you know what? Listen, my expectations is high. Yeah, my expectations is high. I just want it to be done right. I just think that's a great series, and if it's done right, it's gonna maybe force other studios to take a look and say, hey, you know what could we see next? I would, to be honest, one series I would love a adaptation to is Metal Gear. Oh man, I would love to see a Metal Gear. You know what? But once again, it's Konami owns the license, and you know what? They ain't the smartest people over there. So think Game of Thrones. Hey man, Game of Thrones, boy, that show, boy. That's a show you don't show your kids. Game of Game of Thrones is no Lord of the Rings. You can watch Lord of the Rings with your kids. You can't watch Game of Thrones with your kids. Absolutely not. Yeah, but they are making an Uncharted movie. Matter of fact, Nathan Drake is Spider Man. What the kid that's playing Spider Man? He is Nathan Drake. Yeah, so that's going. I think once again, man, it depends on how good the writing is. Of that game, that's going, because I don't see him being a Nathan Drake guy, man. I just think of some other characters that fit the persona. I don't think Spider Man should be Nathan Drake. That is my opinion. I can't even think the guy's name for who does Spider Man. But Dying Light will get a Switch port. Dying Light Platinum Edition is set to be released October for a cool $49.99. Shout out to Cool Breeze one time. A cool $49.99. I don't know. That's a little expensive, I think. I was hoping for $39.99, not $49.99. So that'll be definitely a game. I'm like, I'll be watching the reviews, but I'll be picking this up day one. The port will also have specific features for the Switch, including HD Rumble, gyro aiming, motion control, touchscreen support, and local co-op. Okay, local co-op would all right. Dying Light. I'm still gonna see it though. I'm still not jumping into Dying Light right away. It's gotta show that it's worth that $50 spot. It's about time. Mark Wahlberg would be a great Nathan Drake. Yeah, but it was another guy. You ever seen the show The Rookie? The lead character in The Rookie to me looks just like Nathan Drake. He looks just like a Nathan Drake. If they could somehow, to me, I thought he would be the perfect Nathan Drake. But we're gonna see how this turns out for that Nathan Drake movie. But yep, anybody here besides I know my boy Stormtrooper Doom is excited for this port to come. I know he like, oh yeah, for the Switch, let's get it in day one. Samurai Warriors 5 price is a ripoff on the Switch. How much is it on the Switch? It better be full price 60, because if it is, oh no, we'll never get bought. Or the guy that played Bones TV. Yeah, that's the same guy. That's he. They both the same guy. The guy who played the rookie and the guy who played Bones are both the same guy. They're the same person. You're right. That guy will be a perfect Nathan Drake. He get the look down pat. I thought this story was very, very interesting. For one, I didn't even know they was making a live action movie, but they are. Lucifer executive producer Joe Henderson is producing a live action Pokemon series for Netflix. Watch out. Watch out. Man, Netflix has acquired the rights to produce a new live action Pokemon series and is being written and executive produced by Joe Henson, who is one of the team behind the hit show Lucifer. Okay, well, I don't watch Lucifer. I don't care to watch Lucifer. The name just throws my whole spirit off. However, I'm gonna watch this Pokemon for sure, cause I think if it's written right, it's gonna be good. Netflix has become the home of Pokemon animation with Pokemon. Okay. I did think, what I said. I'm so glad Netflix is really not sitting back on their loins, and they really being a bully out here, especially when it comes to this animation. And I love it because it's forcing great content to come out. And I'm so happy because especially, man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it again. Castlevania was a great, 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 great show. It's not one I would let my younger kids watch for any stretch of the imagination. Now my 13-year-old, my 15-year-old can probably watch it because I can talk him through some parts in there. It's like, but in my like Ben, if you listen to watching Buddy, you can't watch Castlevania. A little too much for you. You can't watch Invincibles. A little too much for you. If you had a 15-year-old, maybe. What? Samurai Warriors is sending you are you serious? Oh, that game would never get bought. My son is gonna love that. Yeah. Oh yeah. My son was on punishment. He just got off punishment. He just got his stuff back because he had sticky fingers, and he was going in and taking my wife's snacks while we wasn't home. So, but he really really wanted Pokemon Unite, but he couldn't play it when it came out because he didn't have his stuff. So he been all on that. Yes, Dying Light is a must for me, even though I have it on the PS5. I ain't mad at you that one bit. What's going on, Kenny from the A? Man, get Kenny the bomb right time. From the A. I'm going. Woo! Hey man, that song by Big Boy, man. That is my jam. Boy, I could bump that right now. Kenny from the A, man. Let me get you on the wheel, my brother. Welcome back, man. Don't forget, Kenny, man. Hit that like button for your boy. All right, Kenny from the A. Got you on the board. We up to 21 people. I hope we got 21 likes. All right. That's right, man. Show Kenny some love, man. It's been a minute. Kenny, when I first started streaming, Kenny was like one of the first ones. Kenny was a long time supporter of the channel, man. I'm glad you came back and checked us out tonight, man. We just in here, man. We just rambling, man. Right now, we're just talking about this live action Pokemon movie coming on to Netflix, and I know it's gonna be dope. If it's not, the Pokemon community will come for you. I I'll be on it, telling you that song, boy. Woo, man. You want to listen? I'm gonna listen to that before I go to bed. And be going to the bedroom hype. All right, back to the news. Let's see. Now we'll talk about that one in a minute. Anybody in the chat still trying to get a PlayStation 5? From what I hear, Kenny, hold on. This is a good question I've been wanting to ask. Geeky said the same thing. Kenny says Pokemon Unite is fire. Wow. Wow. Is it something I need? Is it okay? Is it something that I need to download? Because I looked at it, I'm like, man, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Even though, man, I could make some content from it. I'm just this was not motivated. But if I need you telling me, man, like 8 days, you need to get into this, then I just might. I just might. We talked about this earlier. We got PS5 restocks. I don't know if anybody on the chat trying to get a PS5, but what? Hold on, I gotta stop again. Going back to Pokemon, Geeky said I brought the Battle Pass. What? Geeky, how much is the Battle Pass? I need to know. Geeky, this is another question for you, Geeky. Is it good enough where you would make content for it? Oh, that's a good question. I need to know how much is the Battle Pass, and is it good enough, Geeky, to make content for? Let's see. Say I'm on a holiday at the moment, so there's a backlog of games I'll be streaming this week. Dang, man, can I get a holiday? Dang, I'm jelly again. That's twice you've done that this month, Stormtrooper. Because I don't like League of Legends, but it's Pokemon, so I gotta play it. Okay, all right. I'm going back to Geeky. Geeky, I need some typing going on in the chat. I need to know how much is the Battle Pass, and is Pokemon Unite good enough where you gonna make some content? Cause you Geeky kind of went ghost for a minute on YouTube. I need to know. I need to know. Pick out my Michael Jackson voice. You are not alone. I'm here with you. All right, this says Geeky said I use a cover, a mobile. Okay, on the Switch, on Twitch is how I got a partner. Those games get too competitive, so I think I wouldn't make it. Keep it casual. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. I be on that. You can find me in the A. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. Okay. I'm sorry. See, I won't tell you about my holiday in October then. Your holiday ain't trick or treating in October? I'll get a holiday in October. You know what? Hold on, take it back. I might get a holiday in October. It's either October or late September when we get fall break. Battle Pass was probably $4. Took about half the gems. Okay, all right. So you pay about eight bucks. Okay, so without any gems, it's probably about $12. Okay, ain't bad. Ain't bad. Boy, I tell you, listen, you should own some stock in Pokemon, because I tell you, they about to get paid. They about to get paid. All right. So to me, that's the way to go. I think if you're gonna go and you're gonna play that Pokemon Unite, you need to buy the Battle Pass. All right. So if my son start playing that game, I'm gonna make him take some of his money and buy the Battle Pass. He gonna love it either way. Oh, so back to PS5 restock. I'm gonna go through it real quick. See. Uh, it says GameStop. I'm gonna go to the second paragraph. It said, lately, GameStop has been prioritizing its Power Pro reward customers for any console drops by giving them a window of limited exclusivity to place an order before the sales open to everybody else. If you want to benefit from this offer in the future, you can sign up for the membership on the GameStop website for $14.99. Yeah, listen, I've been saying that they should have. Who was in their board, man? They should have been did this. So, rumor has it that let's see. He said the retailer tends to update its inventory on a fortnightly basis, and its last restock was on Thursday, July 15th, and today is what? So, how many days is that from? The day is what's today's date? Today's the 26th, so that's about 11 days. All right. So that's GameStop. So you know what? If it's happening, it should definitely happen this week. So be on the lookout for GameStop if you're trying to get you to understand. You know they're gonna make you have a pro membership, and they're gonna probably make you buy a bundle. Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, man. Welcome to Atlanta, man. Was a beast. It was a beast. When that song dropped, I was DJing in Michigan, man, but we were still bumping that. I mean that beat, that dum 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 dum. That song is a beast. We riding them things every day. Shout out to the ATL man. Shout out. Love the A. I just listen. I love the A man, but I just cannot mess with Linux Mall, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't do Linux. Linux got some nice stores, man, but when I go in there, man, it's like, man, I got too many same sex looking at me like they trying to get at me. I just can't deal with that. I just feel like a piece of meat. I feel like a woman. I feel like a woman in a strip club going to Linux. I can't do it. Just can't do it. Nope, nope, nope. I go to Cumberland. I go to some other malls, Cumberland, Perimeter. But I just can't do Linux, man. I tried. Can't do it. Said malls are dead. Not man. Listen, Linux is still pumping, and what's another? Cumberland was still pumping and jumping. They ain't quite dead yet. Now people still like to go out, man. I hate that Amazon came through and crushed the buildings like Snoop did in New York, New York. That's how Amazon came through, started crushing these malls. But some malls around here, matter of fact, I saw a dead mall the other day. I was down off Decatur, off of 20, off of exit 65. Was that that's not Flat Shows, is it? But whatever that mall off of exit 65 off I-20, I was down there. I was like, man, that mall is a ghost town. All right, back to these PS5 restocks. Target. Let's see. Target is also potentially slated for a restock this week. It has been selling PS5 units since the July 9th. Honestly, that's a nice little time. So you definitely want to check out Target. It says Best Buy. Let's see. On Friday, July 23rd, Best Buy released new PS5 units. So that's about 5 days ago. At the unusual time of 11:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, both the disc and digital editions on Sony's next generation hardware were available from outlets. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. Given how recent that was, console tracker aren't holding out much hope for another Best Buy drop this week. That being said, the merchant has been especially unpredictable lately, with widely fluctuating restock patterns, so isn't on out of the question. So I mean, yes, yeah. So what I'm hearing right so far, you want to check GameStop, you want to check Target, maybe Walmart. Cause they said Walmart had one on the 22nd, so that's about almost a week. Yeah, so don't. It's Amazon. It's been a benefit for Amazon too. So to me, if you're looking for one, Target and GameStop seems like the most logical spot if you're still trying to get a PS5. If you haven't got one, man, and you want one, I hope you get one because I know how it is being without one. Matter of fact, no, I don't. But I would be pissed if I've been waiting this long and still haven't got one. I still would be mad. Let's see what else. Hey, if you own Tomb Raider, it is getting the PS5 Xbox Series upgrade. Now, let me see if I read this story, see if it'll tell me. I want to know if I need to buy. So today, July 23rd, Shadow Tomb Raider received patch 2.01 on PS5. So I guess if you got the game, you should be straight. You shouldn't have to rebuy nothing. I think that the patch is just for free. So that's both for Shadow Tomb Raider and Sniper Elite 4. You get the PS5 and Xbox Series 1 update. So be on the lookout for that. You might want to replay that game. Even though your boy bought it, I started it, but did not play it. Joseph C, what's going on with you, man? Walker said Walmart is definitely the place to get one. Yeah, that Walmart, and I forgot about PlayStation Direct. But PlayStation Direct, they do stuff. Just make sure if you haven't got one, just go and sign up and make sure you register your PSN number or account. Just make sure you register that so this way they can send you an email. Damn, man, I know one thing. Man, it get hot down here. Our brother, y'all might have to excuse me for a minute. Our brother got to go get this fan. My little basement area, boy, it be cooking in the summer. That's one thing about being down here in the A, boy. When that sun come out, it's out there. And you from the north like I am, boy, that sun be baking you. But Joseph C, man, let me get you on the welcome to the chat, my brother. Let me go ahead and get you chimed in, Joseph C. Joseph C in the building. Got a great name, Joseph. One of my favorite Bible characters is Joseph. It says, I was played I don't know that on my Switch. I was using placing an app for a party chat live. Ha! Oh, Dead by Daylight. Okay, I get it. Dang, man, these. What did I just do? I'm about to say. All right, Joseph C's on the board. All right, we got 22 people on the wheel. I hope we got 22 likes. Don't forget to step out. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit that like button for your boy. All right, let's keep it pushing. Jennifer Hale. Listen, I can't do it. Your boy over here sweating. Look at this. I can't be sweating on stream. Hold on, good people. I gotta get the fan. Woo! God almighty. Boy, I tell you, I was over here cooking. Like, man, dang. I hope this fan ain't too loud. If it is too loud, let me know. I'll readjust. But I had to get the fan for a minute. Brother, arms are sweating. I know it's hot outside, but dang, Georgia. All right. Jennifer Hale wants to reprise her role as Samus in Metroid Prime. I think she did like Metroid Other M. Another role that Hale is known for is being the voice of Samus. Oh, in the Metro Prime trilogy. Okay. Right. Listen, they probably don't need her to reprise her role because they probably got the original voice capture. They ain't changing too much. All right. Let's see. PlayStation 5 owners get access to 6 months of Apple TV Plus for free. So if you got yourself a PS5, and if you have not got yourself Apple TV, and some dope shows on Apple TV. If you haven't seen that show C, that show is good. Wait on that next season to drop. You definitely want to pick that up. I might check out Dead by Daylight when it hits the Switch. Stormtrooper. Yeah, listen, same here. I haven't played it on the PS5 or another system, but I just might check it out on the Switch. Just might. Especially, it might gonna look real good on that OLED. Now that is the movie/TV show we need. Metroid. Listen, buddy. I don't know what's up with Nintendo, man. Listen, to me, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brain Netflix hit. I think even more than a Metroid, not a Metroid, but a Zelda would be. I think Zelda would be okay, but a Metroid would be knocking out the park. But those of you who got PS5, there's a way. Let's see. Uh, Says all PlayStation 5 owners can receive 6 months of Apple TV Plus for free. So if you've been holding out on watching the inspirational Ted Lasso, the animated musical Central Park, they got some good games. They got some good shows on there, man. I'm telling you, it said the PlayStation 5 subscription offer will be available to redeem through July. Okay, so you get a whole year. So if you got a PS5, if you don't have Apple TV, you can get it for free, and you get all the way to July 22nd, 2022 to redeem it. Listen, great value. You might well pick it. Matter of fact, I think the even like for me and my family, man, I think I'll pay like $5. It's worth it. It's worth it. The shows ain't the best, but you know what? I'm a Charlie Brown fan. They got all Charlie Brown stuff on there. F-Zero program will be good. Yeah. If they can try, they would have to tie some dope story to it. You know, they would really have to blow, but they would have the freedom to kind of blow that out if they want to. What's going on, Ben? It's Ben's Toy Channel in the building. What's going on, Ben? Don't forget, Ben, to hit the like button. Let me get you all into the wheel. We up to 23 people. Ben's Toy Channel. I think last week though, it was a crazy stream last week. We had like around 30-something people on the wheel. Ben's Toy Channel. All right, got you in there, Ben. Let me back out. Oh man, there we go again. All right, Ben is on there. Back to the. All right, let's see. Why Nintendo will probably never release a Switch Pro. Nintendo's history make a Switch Pro seem unlikely, which is true. But I don't think we get. I never thought we was gonna get a Pro like this, a flat out this next beefier system. I just think it's gonna be a small upgrade that's gonna run games better, just like the PS4 Pro. They just call it a Pro. I don't think we're gonna get a truly next gen Switch no time soon. But we are getting a bump in specs in the next Switch. It's gonna happen. The next one they choose to release is gonna be the system that's gonna carry them right off into the sunset. Let's see. A news report on July 15th claimed that the profit margin of Nintendo Switch OLED would increase compared to the Nintendo Switch to ensure correct understanding among our investors and customers. We want to make it clear that the claim is incorrect. Okay, this goes back to that story. All right, so okay. This goes back to the original tweet story when Nintendo had to address what the Wall Street Journal was saying. All right, but I'm gonna ignore this story, but just to answer the question, I don't believe that's true. I don't think we're gonna get this Pro that's gonna be like. I don't think we're gonna get that next gen. How can I say it? Switch is not going to be nothing like. No, I'm saying this wrong again. What I'm saying is that we're not getting a Steam Deck like device anytime soon. I can agree to that. We'll get another Switch with some better specs sooner than later, but we're not getting a device that's like the Steam Deck anytime soon. That device is like the Steam Deck is going to be that. That's that next Switch. That's the Switch that's like a true PS4, Xbox Series One X competitor that has all the specs on that level. And them games gonna look good on that level. That's the Switch Pro, but it's not coming on time soon. Yeah, we'll get a bump up in specs because what they're gonna do, they're gonna take this OLED switch. This OLED switch is gonna drop down to 300. The current switch we have right now is gonna fade away, and then that next premium model is gonna be the 350, the new 350. So, if not more, if not 400. depending on what they truly do. All right, let me get out of there. We talked about Spider-Man. We talked about PSI. We talked about that. Yeah. Talk about HBO. Let's see. Is anybody picking this thing up? I thought about it, but I was like, man, $179 is a lot. Originally, it was $150, but for some reason or another, they bumped up the price. This is the Playdate. The Playdate is a handheld device. I like its concept. I just don't like its price. The price is way too expensive, even though it's gonna be packed with 24 games. I'm not overly sold. I saw some video. What's it? Is it I think it was CNET. It was CNET or The Verge. One of the companies, they had a video out and they went hands on, and they only had hands on of four games, and I just was not like, oh, wild away. Like, man, I just gotta have this system, and even though I mean I like quirky stuff like that. I heard the battery life is crazy. I think the lady said that the battery life, she had it on, and after 2 weeks it still like had half a charge. So that's great. I mean, that's great, but for what they're offering, $180, can't do it. I got to see some more games first. I mean, they gotta have at least one or two like really killer games for me to be like, all right, let's go ahead and invest into the system. But I haven't seen nothing that I was like, oh man, just gotta have this play date. Even though I like the concept of it, but to me, it's not worth $179. I hate to diss it, but man, I can't pay that kind of money. How do you fault any business trying to decrease their margin? I ain't mad at Nintendo. Shut Ben. Man, I feel the same way, man. People are really like, oh, Nintendo is not consumer friendly. But man, listen, if you don't want it, don't buy it. It's just that simple. There's certain things we can buy. You know what? Hey, I know people that, you know what? For instance, I know people who have that like Coach purses. They really like them. I know people that like Louis Vuitton. They both purses, but you're gonna pay five times the price you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for that Louis Vuitton purse that you will a Coach. There's a clear difference, but the key is like, hey, you can buy it. People was tripping about the OLED Switch, like, oh man, it's 350. It's the same thing. Well, then don't buy it. That's an easy solution. Well, okay, if you feel that way, don't buy it. I'm picking it up because I play a lot in handheld, and I want the best screen possible. I remember when I got Breath of the Wild the first time, and I looked at the bezels on this current Switch, and I was like, man, this would be so much better if I had that much more real estate to look at. I just remember saying that to myself. So yeah, I'm all in. So I applaud Nintendo for making the business moves. You know what? I'm an investor. I own Nintendo stock. I ain't selling it either. But that don't bother me that one bit. I don't know. I don't understand why it bothers so many other people. So many people get mad. Oh, Nintendo, they just want to be mad at something. To be honest, this gen just seems like a faster loading time generation. Man, it just haven't made that fast and loading time. Just haven't made it to the Switch. I tell you as much. It is that right there. The fast loading time is probably the number one reason why I'm picking up a Steam Deck and why I went for the most expensive one, because I wanted that SSD. That is the one thing I would tell you. If you think about next generation, that's the only thing that really says, okay, that justifies my Xbox Series X and my PS5 is that SSD. I'm telling you, it justifies it because of that speed. When I'm telling you, look, a prime example. I remember if you play 2K on the Switch and you go and you play 2K on a PS5, it's hard to go back to the Switch because the loading times are crazy. It's like, oh man, I just want to get in and play. I don't want to have to wait. And with that PS5, man, I'm in there. Boop, boop, boop. I'm playing, and that's how games should be. And the load times be killing me. TS Nintendo Gamer, what's going on, man? With you? Let me get you chimed in on the wheel. Don't forget, my brother, go ahead and hit that like button for me. I will really appreciate you. TS Nintendo Gamer. Got you. You on the board, my brother? Uh-oh. We are 24 deep on the wheel. I hope we can get more than 24 likes. Hit that, smash that like button. Appreciate you all that you do. Oh man, that's dope. That is dope. I'm sorry. Said it always comes back to the street deck, baby. You know what? Grill Attack, it's probably gonna be like that for a minute. It's probably gonna be like that. I mean, and probably for the next year. It's probably gonna be them stories gonna somehow, some way trickle back. I just hope they can meet their original. We're gonna release some in December. I feel it's not. I feel they're not going to release anything in December. I think that was just all a ploy to kind of get you excited. But I don't not think this Steam Deck is coming in December. I think it's going to be postponed, and you might get some of the first of the year, but I don't think you're going to have quantity out there in December. If they do, great, because I want to see what it does, because it's going to tell me if I need to keep my pre-order or not. So I really hope it does, but I don't think it is. Right? See, Geeky got it. Geeky got the whole squad in here. Even though my boy Smith not in here, but Geeky in here, Ben in here, but my boy Smith is not in here. He probably editing some videos. I know how he do. TS Nintendo Gamer, man, you should follow me on Twitch, man. I need that Twitch follow, my brother. Gaming Dad 1906. I'm like 2 away from 60. 2. I'm serious. I'm gonna pay attention to that conversation. All right, let's get back to the news. Can we just, it was the news wasn't really heavy this week. I will say GameStop and a lot of different places got a great deal. If you don't have a Switch Lite, I think it's a good. If you really want one, if you like, man, forget that. I'm not gonna do the Switch OLED. I just need something small, throw in my pocket, and get on my way with it. Hey, man, if you just want a Switch Lite, the blue one is absolutely gorgeous. Pick you up, but right now you can pick up a Switch Lite and get a free 128 gigabyte memory card for the same price for $20. I know for sure. Let's see what stores. Let's see if they list the store. I know for sure GameStop has this deal, and I think Best Buy has this deal. Yeah, okay, yeah. Best Buy, and GameStop has this deal. You buy the Switch Lite, you get yourself 128 gigabyte. Great value. You pretty much, in essence, you're pretty much getting the Switch Lite for buy at what, $170, and you're getting like 160 gigs of storage. Great value. Definitely, I would tell you to pick one up. But the blue, I'm telling you, listen, that blue one is gorgeous. I looked at it the other day, like, man, I do not need it. I got a yellow one. I'll stick with the yellow one. I'm not buying a new color, even though I did buy a red Switch. Shh, be quiet. Don't say nothing. But yeah, that's a great deal. Great deal. I want to put that out there just in case somebody might have been thinking about, getting themselves a light. Just to kind of have, it. Just to kind of I tell you, I like the light because it's just quick. If my stuff, as long as my stuff is updated, it's just quick to throw in the bag and get to pushing. It is quick, man. And I would tell you, get yourself a. I am doing a review on this grip, but I still would say I would get myself a Satisfied grip first. Where's that grip at? Oh, here it is. Here, I'm doing a review on this grip. This company sent out to me, and I don't know if you can really see it. Kind of my screen kind of dark, but I mean it's a nice grip. I mean, if I was just at home chilling, I mean, this is great, man. Good. My hands are in good places. It's light. I like the texture of it. It's really smooth. Um, but I still think the Satisfy grip is a little bit better than this. But I mean, this is great. I mean, it. Another thing, it has a stand that comes with it, and the stand kind of fits in these little air vent tubes, and it sets up. It's nice. It has a great height on it. However, I mean, and it's cheaper than the Satisfy. I think the Satisfy is still a better grip. Yep. So off to the next story, good people. Let's see. Let's see. I was going to talk about these games, but they was all bootylicious. Sorry about that. I mean, they're all terrible games. I was like, I'm not even gonna cover this story, but I want to say, hey, I acknowledged it. It was just I don't know what Nintendo's doing. I really whoever random people are picking these games, shame on you for even dropping that one. All right, I think that might be all the new game. Oh, even though we did not talk about this here, and I wish this game was coming to the Switch, but it is not. But I'm still picking it up. I don't care what console it drops on. But I think it's PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. So once again, another reason to own a Switch deck. These games are coming to Steam, day one, and you know what? It's like I'm gonna have to try this game out. I just don't know how good it's gonna run. That's the question. How good would this run on the Steam Deck? It's going to be my question on every AAA game that I pick up on the Steam Deck is how good is it? How good does it run? Is it worth owning this game or compared to just going out and playing it on your PS5? That's gonna be hard, man. But Dead Space the remake won't have a last gen version. That's okay, but it's coming to PC, Xbox Series X, and PS5. I was happy for this announcement, but you know what? This is probably a 2023 game. But they put it out there. I don't think they said anything about a 2022 release. Okay, no. No, they don't say. Oh. Okay, it says so. Dead Space doesn't have yet is however, the one thing Dead Space doesn't have yet is even an approximate release date. So expect it to be late 2022 at the very earliest. But don't expect that to be on anything other than PC, PS5, Xbox Series. Okay. So at the earliest, it's gonna be next Christmas. But man, I just don't know if that's gonna happen. All right, that's all. So what's the account? Maybe you can say it in the chat. Oh, my account is Gaming Dad 1906 on Twitch. Okay, I read the next. So you say yeah, I followed you. All right, excellent, man. I appreciate you. See, I tell you the name up. We can call you SS. SS. Waiting for GTA series on the Nintendo Switch. So long. You know what, man? And the bad part about it, man, I think you probably gonna still be waiting. I don't understand. Maybe the game is too big or too much of an effort. But I remember, it's been rumored that this game was coming. I mean, as early as 2018, I remember hearing rumblings of this game possibly coming to the Switch. And once again, but also you got to remember, um, um, they have aspirations of selling 500 million copies of this game. I think they say 500 million. I know it was a lot. They have high aspirations, and I think the way they get there is releasing this on a system that got 100 million units. Now, so I think it's coming, but I don't think it's coming this year. I think this is a part of a plan that's gonna be next year when Nintendo really, really like kicks in the gear. But yeah, we still waiting, man. I think a game like that would be phenomenal to me. Even they went back and released like Grand Theft Auto 3, or Grand Theft Auto 4. You know what? Who wouldn't go back and play Grand Theft Auto 4? Even though I'm not a big Grand Theft Auto guy, but I know people out there that would definitely go out there and play it for sure, for sure. So yeah, man. Matter of fact, I'm glad you chimed in. I don't know if you're a subscriber or not, but if so, SS man. If not, man, hit that subscribe button, man. We do this every Monday night. I give out a free Nintendo eShop card. By you chiming in tonight, you just entered to win. Let me go ahead and chime you in on the wheel. And don't forget, SS, hit that like button for me, brother. I think all right, I got you in there. Come back to the story. All right. So I hope we do get more next generation games instead of cross gen. Oh yeah, I think at this standpoint, um, for to justify the purchase of a PS5 and Xbox Series X, they're gonna have to start to really pull away from last gen. But if they keep nurturing it because they got so many units, they're not trying to walk away from that money. That's the issue. If they can figure out some way where they can continue to make money, they're gonna continue to support the PS4 because it's over 100 million units out there. You can't walk away from 100 million units of a system. It's hard unless you got a ton of people buying your system. Now, true enough, this Reddit article that that the PS5 is sold like over 10 million units. How many of those units are in players' hands that truly play the game compared to how many of those are in bots' hands? That's the difference. How many of those are bots that own these PS5s? That's not playing. That's not buying no game, no nothing. So Sony knows that they can probably sell and make a whole lot more money if that 10 million people they have were actual people, but they're not. So they're gonna have to do something to justify this purchase. Girl Tactic says, I'm still shocked there isn't a Call of Duty game on the Switch. There have been games on the Wii U, even the DS. And the DS come on. Listen, right. It's been a Call of Duty, you are correct, on every system besides the Switch. And to me, like, this is the perfect time to throw one on there. And it does not have to be the latest. They can put Call of Duty 3 Black Ops with zombies on there, and it would sell like hot cakes. They just gotta make that. To me, that Call of Duty has to be 60 frames. There's no way around it. Nowhere around it. That's gonna be part of the issue. Like, how do they make this 60 frames? You know what? They would make so much money. That's like why Madden is. I'm still mad about. I'm my Madden rat. Madden should be on there. I hope 2K comes out and they say 2K is running 60 frames per second even on the Switch. I'll be like, yes. But I'm wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. If I don't win, I'm I was screaming like a girl from the chair in the chocolate factory. Don't do that. Just tape it. Tape you screaming. So we all can share in that bliss. Because that would be funny. All right. Let's go back. Let's see. I know y'all probably seen this story already this week, but you know what? Nintendo announces plans to stop card payments on the 3DS and Wii U. Listen, the writing's on the wall. This is coming. You know what? If you still a diehard Wii U fan, so be it. I mean, my hat's off to you. Like, I still play with my Wii U, but I'm not buying games off the Wii U eShop. So it is what it is. So my thing is that if you want to keep that system and you want to buy some more games to play on that system, this is your chance to go in there, clean up shop, buy the games you know for sure you want on that system, and move on. You know, I still got my Wii U. All right. Matter of fact, I just went to the retro store and bought Nintendo Land again. All right. All right. I think we're gonna end with this story here. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think we got hold on. Yeah, UK charts. Let's see. Oh, now I'm gonna. It says UK charts June 21st sells PS5 number 1, Xbox Series X and S number 2, and Nintendo Switch number 3. It's encouraging to hear that all three video game systems from Sony, Nintendo, and Xbox are performing well in the United Kingdom. Stock levels have gone up slightly from the new generation of consoles, and so of course, once they become available, they are snapped up. The Nintendo Switch is still performing well in the United Kingdom despite it being 4 years old, with Nintendo releasing their new OLED model this October. The Kyoto-based company should be in a good position leading into the all-important Christmas period. Nintendo took the lead on physical retail games during June, while Ubisoft was the biggest digital publisher. Game industry reports that over 183,000 consoles were sold in the UK during the 4 periods ending July 3rd, according to the latest GfK data, which is 6% increase month over month. Let's see. PS5 was the best-selling console, although stock levels was ever so slightly lower compared to previous 4 weeks. Xbox Series X was the second best console, followed by Nintendo, and both machines sold better in June compared with May. I think that's the first. Well, I don't know about the UK, but I know that's not like that here in America. But shout out to them, man. Let's see. Analytics firm believes that the Nintendo Switch family of systems will sell over 155 million units by the end of 2025. I believe so as well. So you got to think about it like this: we're coming to the end of 2021, and probably by the end of this year, we're probably gonna be at 100 million. So I give you 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. So in 4 more years, they're saying that the Nintendo Switch in 4 more years they're gonna sell 60 million units. I'm telling you, listen, you watch. They're gonna sell. They want to sell 25 this year. They'll reach that 25, if not exceed it, this year, and they're gonna sell 20 plus next year. I'm telling you, what you watch. You watch. Especially if Sony and Microsoft sit back on their loins and don't do nothing, which will end where our last news story is. Handhelds are hot again. Here's how Xbox and PlayStation could capitalize. Let's read the story together. Reading time. Handheld gaming devices were a huge hit during the late 1980s through both the 1990s and 2000s, but the market for them is largely stagnant once most audience moved towards home console or desktop gaming PCs. However, the industry dominated success of the Nintendo Switch as well as the 3DS handheld before it, the rise of mobile gaming on smartphones and development of cloud game streaming services. Gaming on handheld devices is popular again. But will some of the biggest names in the industry move to capitalize? With the announcement of the Steam Deck portable handheld gaming PC, Valve has surprisingly pushed into the portable gaming market and might have Nintendo beat at his own game, thanks to the device's impressive specs and versatility. But what about Xbox and PlayStation? What will Microsoft and Sony do to get the handheld get in on the handheld fun here? And here's a look at what both companies could and should do to invest in handheld gaming moving forward. All right. Microsoft is posed for success already, but why not make an X-Boy? Very good question. I'm gonna look over to the chat. Why not a device like this here? Um, would be great. They could very well. To me, they need to really make a get that patent from the NVIDIA Shield and make that the NVIDIA Shield and call it an Xbox something. That to me, that is that clamshell Xbox controller. That to me was a design. Even I don't think people were just ready. They wasn't ready for that. But that is a dope design decision. Matter of fact, and it's behind me. I'm not gonna go get it. But the NVIDIA Shield is something that Xbox could do and do well, and it would be a success. Cause the NVIDIA Shield was a great system. Great system. Great for playing like modded games. Great. It says right out the gate, Microsoft is poised for success in the handheld gaming space thanks to its robust and well-developed Xbox cloud gaming services, which are available through subscription to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Xbox Game Cloud game library includes many of the best Xbox games and is growing steadily. And recently, Microsoft even upgraded the service with custom Xbox Series X server blades to top-notch load speeds, performance, and visuals. That's crazy. See, I forget about that. Xbox Cloud Gaming is also more widely available than ever before, as Android, iOS, macOS, and Windows 10 users can all access it by heading to xbox.com/play in the web browser. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna skip on down. Something Xbox currently lacks, though, is a dedicated handheld device that could compete with the Nintendo Switch. My colleague Daniel Rubino, whatever his name is, has written about why there's no excuse for Microsoft not to make an X-Boy to rival Nintendo Switch. And I fully agree with him, especially now that the Xbox Game Pass has become a global hit and Xbox Cloud Gaming has become a very refined and polished experience. Imagine an X-Boy with Stream Deck-like specs that could be used to play Xbox Game Pass titles natively or stream them through Xbox Cloud Gaming. The potential here is nothing short of insane, and Microsoft would be foolish not to make a handheld device like this. What do y'all think about this article here, which was a lot? And I'm not even finished reading it, but that was just the first question, and that was a meaty one. And I definitely have to agree. They're just leaving money on the table. Xbox is leaving so much money on the table, man. I think they can make a system that can run these games and be successful. What's going on, Jamil Goodlow in the building? Let me get you on this wheel, Jamil. Shout out to my dean, represent ZB, A5A in the building. All right. Let me go back. Oh, Drix got beats. It's in the man. Listen, I haven't seen you in the chat in a minute, my brother. What's going on with you? Let me go back in the chat. Got beats. Don't forget to hit the like button, man. I really appreciate it. I said dropping in to drop a like and show support. Hope you're doing good, man. Nice content. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for coming in, man, hanging out with us, man. But I put you on the board, man, so you can go ahead and get in. We do a giveaway every Monday night. And by you just checking in with your boy, you on the board, my brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. All right, let's get back. Let's see. There needs to be more Ubisoft games on Switch. Rainbow Six Siege is one of the ones I want. And you know what? I think Rainbow Six Siege would work. It would work, especially with how the Switch is set up. I agree with you on that one. Totally agree. But I don't know why they're scared. They'll put everything else on there. But you know what? When it comes to a fast-paced shooter, they don't want to do that. Tablets and smartphones ruin handhelds. As long as games are produced to be mobile audience, handheld sales will be minimal. Sorry, not sorry. You know what? Listen, that's it, okay. It all depends, though. It ruins it for people who thoroughly enjoy that console experience on the go. I think with the mobile market, it's a hit on Japan because you know what? If you know Japan is like a large New York. You know they got a ton of people, but not a whole lot of places to put people. So you know people stay in the small spaces. So they gotta have small things to kind of entertain them. So for the Japan market, that's why the mobile scene is so popular over there. You know it works for them. But I agree. I cannot deny with your comment. Hey, tablets and smartphone ruin handheld. Now depend. Yes, it does. You know what? I'll take like, but you look at the Steam Deck because I got to bring it back to the Steam Deck. You look at the Steam Deck, you look at the Switch. You know what? Great mobile experiences. Great. You know what? Especially, and I think you know what? We haven't seen the Steam Deck yet, so I can't even put it in this category. But with the Switch, it's nothing like you know what? Playing a game of 2K in the car, hitting the pause button and bringing it back in, bringing it in, putting it on my TV and continuing it. It's a good experience. Now, is the graphics there? No, the graphics not there, but is the gameplay there? Absolutely. Um, but if you look at 2K on the mobile, 2K, if I play 2K right now on my iPad, it looks better than my Switch. But do it play better than my Switch? I don't think so. The Switch, you know, the mechanics on the Switch is just you know it's a tad bit better than it is mobile. Now the mobile looks better, but it plays. I enjoy it better on my Switch. So you know I've never have been and probably never will be a fan of mobile games. There ain't too many mobile games that I like to play. It's not. I mean they can be real small. I bought Symphony of the Night. I bought that on the Switch, and I liked it. I was like, all right, it's an okay experience, but it was okay. It wasn't an experience. It wasn't like playing Hollow Knight or playing Symphony of the Night on the with a real controller is totally different than playing it on the mobile. It was cute. I was able to go through some stuff, but I couldn't really get into it and enjoy it. But playing Hollow Knight on my Switch is like A1. Playing Hollow Knight on my Switch Lite is A1. So great point. Thanks. Appreciate your comment, Mr. Goodlow. All right, Gorilla Tech said the best thing Sony and Microsoft could do for their handheld console is build a roadmap for at least 4 years of support. Yep, that's that to me. That's the sweet spot. That's the sweet spot. Or even if they can somehow, some way make it upgradable. But I like your thought on this one here. Sony at least was quick to forget the Vita existed. Another to me, what killed the Vita wasn't that they forgot. They made the terrible decision to charge that crazy amount for that prior. I messed that all up. For the memory, they created for the Vita killed them because it was like $99 for like 32 gigs. It was crazy. You couldn't afford it. And like you look at the Switch now, you know the Switch made the best decision possible for that memory, even though they have a lot of memory internally. But to be able to go out and buy you a 128 gigabyte card is nothing now. It wasn't that bad back when the Switch came out. So um, that's what killed the Vita. The price of the memory that killed the Vita. Yeah, I bet money whoever decided to say this is what they'll pay for it. They should be kicking themselves right now. I disagree with Jamil. If the software and price are right, people will buy a handheld. I, did he? I don't think he said that. He said as long as games are produced to the mobile audience, handhelds will sales will be minimal. Okay, all right. Let's see. Going back, I can disagree with that statement because you can look at the Switch. The Switch is sold. I mean, they're 80. They're closing in on they anywhere from 80 to 90 million units. And they haven't been on the market. The Switch has not been on the market 5 years yet. Really, like 4.5, and it's almost at 90 million units. So you know, the Switch, to me, what makes systems sell are their exclusive properties. Nintendo is always going to thrive because they have Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong. As long as them four right there is making Pokemon, as long as them five are making money, they're gonna be great. You never get away with it. As long as they got them five, they have them five titles right there. People will still buy their system. Now Pokemon Go proved that hey, if you make the game simple enough and intuitive enough, we don't got to do a bunch of controlling. It's pretty much that's all you're doing on the Pokemon Go. That particular game will sell. So let me go back to your comment. You said, I disagree with Jamil. If software and price are right, people will buy a handheld. Nintendo has proven this for over a decade now, with touch phones being the thing. Yeah, but you know what? The 3DS did not sell to the degree of the DS. I think they wanted the DS to sell. The DS is, I think right behind the PlayStation 2, you got the DS. I think the DS was like 150 million. I think the PS2 was at like 155, something like that, million units sold. So you can kind of get that. He said yes. Bring it back to the Steam Deck. Cellular connections is better. Switch needs Wi-Fi. Correct. Agreed. Help me because I'm not knowledgeable with the Switch. They okay. You can play Wi-Fi on the Switch, and it's decent. It is not the best by any stretch of the imagination. But you cannot. And listen, and let somebody else let me know if I'm wrong. But I know I've tried plenty of times to connect my Switch to my cell phone, and I could not do it. And the part of it, I'm able to do like small little updates, or if I'm able to upload to the cloud if I'm connected to my cell phone. But that's pretty much the gist of it. But to play a game connected to my phone, I can't do it. So yeah, I agree. It does need cellular. That cellular connection. I'm gonna tell you about it. They just need to be able to connect to a hotspot. I don't think we don't need built-in cellular service like an iPad, or even like the original Vita had cellular service. And I don't think you need that, because that even back then that 3G wasn't worth nothing. But nowadays with 5G, the issue is you're going to run up the price. So a Nintendo Switch with 5G is going to run you, the current rate is going to run you $400 easy. Right? So it becomes a price thing. But I'm still a firm believer. If you make a system that has the games, people will buy. People are paying $1,000 for a PS5 right now online. So if you got the games, no matter what you got set up, people are gonna buy it. Why do people buy Nintendo games? Because they got certain key games. The system itself is so unique that portability sells itself. It's a clear reason why the Switch is probably my favorite console, probably of all time, because of its portability and its ability to connect to the TV seamlessly. Loving the conversation, though, fellas. I'm loving the conversation. Say, are you buying a Nintendo OLED model for October? Yes, I do have mine pre-ordered. Yep, and I do have a Switch Deck pre-ordered as well. Hopefully, they said Q2 of 2022 is when I get mine. Switch only needs Wi-Fi for multiplayer games, but it has a long list of highly rated single-player games, which helps the console sales. Agreed. Totally agree. But you know what? But you got a lot of people who like games just for that online experience. Like my son, he's in there right now jamming on Fortnite. But if he had an experience where he can connect it to his phone, he really will be on it. But you know what? He gets on his phone. He can play Fortnite on his phone. The controls are not the best. But it's that community in which online brings that a lot of people jump in and they like that experience. And so a lot of people who are strictly your Xbox, your Madden players, they shut off from the Switch. They be like, oh man, this game is a kiddie. But however, once they can somehow solve that issue with the connectivity, you really gonna have more people buying the Switch. If the Switch right now, if they end up announcing this next direct that they're getting a Call of Duty, a Madden, and and let's just say Call of Duty Madden, and they're gonna increase and make the load times a little bit better on 2K. You'll have a lot more people jump on because Madden is on there. Who would not want Madden on the go? I'm that guy. Give it to me. Give me Madden on the go. I don't care if I don't have to play with nobody. I'll play against the computer. Fine. I still can have an enjoyable time playing Madden against the computer on the go, like I do with 2K. But it's on the go. I could be in my car. I can be out there working. I can be waiting. I could be getting ready to get on the plane. I could be on the plane. Now that's something that you just can't do with a PlayStation 5. You just can't do with an Xbox Series X. But you can do it with a cell phone. Yo, my man, Doug Dan Run Pookie Gunda. What's going on, my brother? Welcome to the stream. Let me get you chimed in while I'm thinking about it right now. Don't forget, my brother, hit that like button. Damn, man, my typing is horrendous. Doug Dan Run Pookie Gunda. Listen, how did it jump up there? Got you, my brother. You on the board, my brother. Let's get back. Great discussion going on right now. Got it. I am a multiplayer online gamer. Yeah. Yep. And my family that coming up. And yep. And that's the only difference. I think and I think what Gaming Guerrilla Tactics said earlier is that Nintendo does have some great single player experiences that you just can't get anywhere else. You just can't get anywhere else. Even though I like multiplayer, I love Splatoon. Love Splatoon. I think to me, Splatoon is one of probably the top 3 shooters. I'm gonna say it right now. One of the top 3 shooters. I'm telling you, I've watched it. It's competitive. If you ever if you get a chance, man, if you can find some Twitchers who play at a high clip and watching them play Splatoon, man, it is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal experience. So yeah, see, I knew the direction Jamil was going because I know that that guy that he gonna play online with he doing the matchmaking with 2K. He getting his fellas together. He's squadding up, and they going out and they taking over. That's the kind of he played the Call of Duty. He that guy. So to me, the Switch is just for a different demographic, but I love it for that demographic though. I love it. I'm telling you that this go. Hey, you sit there, you hit save. I'm just gonna grab my system and we're gonna bounce. And then I get my car and I can keep at it. My wife in bed. She running her mouth. I don't feel like hearing it. Headphones, boop, boop, boop. I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, she go to sleep, she snoring, boop, boop. I'm back on it. I tell you, man, listen, I would say it is by far. I know, Jamil, you that guy that's online. But you pick up this and pick up 2K, you'll be satisfied because you can be able to just take it on the go. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna need nothing else. I mean, they got some other games on there for you to play, but if you picked it up and you picked up 2K, you can be like, all right, I could do this on the go. It's not gonna replace the PS5. It's not. Them load times is gonna take you back to that PS4 era. Cause I know you used to getting that Madden on Madden or 2K on that PS5, and them games is instant. I know you used to that, but that Switch though, you just can't beat it. I ain't gonna front. What's going on, Chris? You in here? You late though, but you in here, my brother. The wheel has not started yet. Let me go ahead and get you chimed in real quick. My man Chris is watching us on Twitch and on YouTube. You could do the same thing. Jamil, Mardine, don't forget, man, if you got a Twitch, man, follow me on Twitch, man. Gaming Dad 1906. You know how we do. Christopher Mendez, get you chimed in, my brother. He's also watching off of Twitch. Got you in there. Boom. You good? What's up? What's up? What's up? My end. I'm the man. So I played my Switch over Wi-Fi. With my mobile works perfectly fine for me. What? Man, it does not work for mine. And I've tried it multiple times. For Mario Kart, man, it just do not work for me. Maybe I need to try it again. It has been a minute. Dang, I'm tired. Listen, Stormtrooper, man, I'm tired of you. Listen, that's another thing I'm a little jelly over. You know, you get to do that. I can't do it. Yeah, these new wave gamers are all about the multiplayer. I feel like an old man with these single player games. I miss the days of couch co-op though. Listen, hey, Guerrilla Tactics, I totally agree with you. I miss the James Bonds, the 007s, the Halo, four screen playing Juggernaut. Juggernaut, man, that's a great game mode, man. I'm definitely a new wave gamer. As my first system was a Commodore 64, Larry Bird versus Dr. J. Give him the bone. The bad part about that dude, listen, I personally know Mr. Goodlow. He's a good, very, very good friend of mine, my frat brother, and he is older than I am, so I know he is, but he an army guy. See, I gotta get he an army guy, so you know he liked the first person shooters. That's his thing. You know he gets that. He said my first Donkey Kong was on Commodore 64. God almighty, don't tell your whole age. Nah, it wasn't a shot at you. Was reply to GD. Hey, listen. Remember now. Hey, this channel here is we are non-toxic. We're a non-toxic environment. But listen, the great thing about we all can agree to disagree. But this is great conversation. Great conversation. Sounds weird saying Jamil. My bad, Dean. My bad. I'm sorry to use your government name, but you know it pops up on the boards like it's right there. Commodore 64. Listen, he did take it back to Dr. J and Larry Bird was the truth. Was the truth. Oh man, I think I remember NBA before there was NBA Live, there was Lakers versus Celtics. I know it's not quite Larry Bird and Dr. J because I have a Commodore 64. We couldn't afford those computers back then. But my first true basketball game was Lakers versus Celtics. When MJ had that one move, when you came down here to go to MJ had that one reverse layup, but you tried your best to get to that spot to do that one reverse layup. Good, listen, man. We grew up in a great era. I don't care what anybody say. We grew up in a really, really great era when it comes to video games, when it comes to from toys. Great era. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. Castlevania was a great TV show on Netflix. You want to check that out? Invincibles, great show on what you call that, on Amazon Prime, and the verdict is still out. I'm just not starting to watch He-Man. I watched the first episode; it was okay. So I'm hoping by the 5th episode it gets better, but it was okay so far. But I like how it's drawn. All right, let's see. Yeah, listen. All right, they're Lakers versus Celtics, but boy, I'm telling you, I had to order that game. I had that. You know, back in the day, you know, to buy something in the mail back in the day, it wasn't like, you know, we've been so conditioned to Amazon and 2-day shipping. But man, it took weeks for that game to get to me. Weeks. But I did. I saved up a bunch of money and ordered that bad boy. It came in the mail. That bad boy came in the mail, and I'm telling you, I was like, yes. Damn, you make me want to play some Space Invaders listen, Defender, man, oh man. Listen, There's a game on if you got a PS4. Matter of fact, you could probably buy it on the PS5 too. But Resogun. If you play Resogun, it is pretty much Defender, but 10 times better. I challenge you right now. If you have not played Resogun on the PS4, but I'm telling you, I've played that this year. And, you know, I don't play a whole lot of games like I want to, but Resogun is the truth. If you like Defender was my jam though. He said NBA Showdown '94. God, I told man, what was that game? Kobe had his own game too though on the Nintendo. Dang, what was that game with Kobe? Was it NBA Showdown? It might have been. I don't know. But I know Kobe had his own game too on the Nintendo. I had that one as well. Said from the NES. MJ with the tongue out and Barkley dunking two hands from the top of the key. Like, listen. Like this. No more animation. That's how he done. That's how he began to done. That's how he ended up. From the free throw. Oh man, NBA courtside. There it is. Yes, NBA courtside. That's crazy. I can't go back to a life without Amazon. I'm spoiled now. Listen, hey man, I'm the same way, man. I'm the same way. I can't do it. I'm watching from the beginning. So if I lose, laugh out loud. If I win, I'll hit you up tomorrow. Shout out to Chris, man. I'm glad you stuck around, my brother. Don't forget, man, hit that like button before you get up out of here, though. Help out a brother. So I'm a big sports fan. You will see that as you on my Facebook. Okay. But listen, are you a legit? Listen, my boy CMG is from New York. Representing. They got the Knicks, got my boy Derrick Rose. I was a little hurt when Derrick Rose left, but they had to trade him. I understood the trade, but I don't know. I do miss Derrick Rose. I wish he was still here. His leadership would have helped out with these young cats. But now my Dean is out on the scene. Dean, I gotta ask you this question: who we taking number one? Who the Pistons taking number one? I need to know. I think it's Cade, but man, that dude Green looked good. I ain't on front. What's going on, J.E., man? Welcome to the stream. Listen, I would say your name, but I tear it up. I would tear that name. But J.E. is going to be your name tonight. Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing this evening? Let me get you into this board, okay? Yeah, you in enough time. Just do me a favor, J.E. This, you know what? If you can hit the like button, really helps out the channel. Listen, we were 30 something people last week. We back up to 30 again this week. That's phenomenal. Let me get you. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at gaming_dad3. I'm also on Instagram at gamingdad3. But you can also definitely follow me on Twitch at gamingdad1906. Let me finish. Get my type on. You in there? Go back to this. We were talking about this story, and the conversation just went out of control. But it's a great conversation. We just talking about Microsoft, getting into gaming, and it kind of transformed to how mobile destroying the handheld market. And man, we in here. Let me go ahead and get back on this chat. It's hard to play now. The games. It's hard to play the game now. The game plays so slow. What game you talking about? Let me get back here. I know you're talking about the basketball games, man. Is super slow. Resogun, a poor man's defender. What? I miss getting man, listen. Stormtrooper, man, I totally disagree with you, man. Resogun is a great game, man. It is much better than Defender. It is great. It is Defender evolved. He said, to me, I really don't care for him. I hope you ain't talking about my boy. He He said, "I want the Cavs point guard. Y'all might just get him. Y'all might just get him." Rex Chapman was overpowered. Who the heck ducks for the 3-point line? That's funny. Somebody trying to reach out to me. I gotta read that email a little bit later. Let's see. That was funny. And God, please get rid of Frank on the Knicks. Oh yeah, so back to Jamaica. Yeah, Cade, man, looked like the winner, man. But Green looked good, man. I ain't gonna listen. If we got Green, I wouldn't be mad. If they made some trades where we was able to get like maybe two other picks for Cade, I wouldn't be too mad. But man, if we get Cade, I'm gonna be happy either way because he a stud out the gate. He a stud out the gate. I mean, he ready. He got the NBA body. He ready. Second season of Knockout City starts tomorrow. The game looks fun. You know what? Second season looks way better than the first. That's how like after seeing me and Kiki was just talking about that recently. I was like, man, after seeing the video for season 2, I was like, man, I might just have to download this game because I kind of like, you know what? That's one of them games like, man, my catalog too bad. You know, it's just too much right now. I gotta back away from that game. I just couldn't do it. But man, I'm with that. I think I might have to go home and getting this season 2. See, shout out to my dean because you know what, man, we are from the Detroit area, man, and we are diehard Piston fans, and man, listen, it is that Darko Milicic's pick over. We passed up some excellent talent for Darko, man, and Darko was a flat out bust, man. That was heartbreaking. What, man? Man, listen, if you needed some buckets, if you needed somebody to go to the cup, it was Rose. Rose was consistent. His later part of his career, he has been consistent. I would take him back. Google games from the Commodore 64, and you will see how consoles ruin the gaming community. No such thing as crossplay. Yeah. Knockout City looks fun. Yeah, me and Geek was just talking about that. Yeah, they picked Darko over Carmelo, right? What a dumb move. I understood the move because we had Tayshaun and Tayshaun ball, but Tayshaun wasn't Melo though. Well, just like Melo wasn't Tayshaun on defense. Melo on defense is related to James Harden on defense. But you know what? When it came to defense, man, Prince, man, he had him locked down. Prince was legit. Yeah, that Division 2 do look pretty good. Also, that new Battlefield, man. That Battlefield, man, look crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even a big first person shooter guy, but that Battlefield, I was like, man, I just might have to pick that one up for Christmas. I don't like how they're treating. Oh yeah. Well, you know what, man. You know the Knicks, man. I will tell you one thing: the Knicks is not the Pistons. I don't even remember the. As a matter of fact, the Knicks has never won a championship since I've been alive, and the Pistons they got at least three rings. But yeah. You seen the new division, man, looks good. All right. Let's see. Let's go back to this. All right. Says Sony revived the PS Vita, improve PS Now. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I agree. It says Sony has to make up ground in the handheld market, and it only has itself to blame. Of course, yes, they should have never walked away from the Vita because the Vita was a legit system, and it probably and could have competed very well against the DS. They just needed to find ways to optimize it. You know what? The only thing that killed them is the memory. So even though games will come out on cartridges, but if the cartridges if the cartridge don't have the memory to support them kind of games, it was hard to keep that balance, and so that killed them on a lot of games. A lot of people kind of didn't want to support the Vita like it should have, but Sony should have continued to support the Vita because it didn't like they didn't have the library. You know, those God of War games, like you don't even see them no more. That God of War game where I forget what's the name of that one God of War. I wish they went back to that style of God of War. I want the I mean, don't get me wrong, the new style is fun, it's okay, you know, it's more strategic. But man, I don't want to come in there and be the God of War and just smash stuff. But you don't get that anymore. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. Listen, yeah, y'all should have won, man. Y'all got to play. Listen, man. Think about it. What's that? 94? Was that the year without MJ? That might have been the year without MJ. Yeah, 97 was. I think that's the year after MJ left. Yeah, them years without MJ, and y'all was in it, y'all should have won. But as long as MJ was dunking on Ewing, whew. Tell me, man, listen. As a Knicks fan, how did you feel when he went that move when he drove baseline and came back the opposite direction on baseline and just dunked all on Ewing's neck? Yeah, man, listen, that hurt. You know what else hurt? And I know my dean can attest to this. When when DeAndre Jordan dunked on what's that guard he played for the Pistons? He came back. Oh, what's that guard name? Well, he went up to try to block DeAndre Jordan's shot, and DeAndre Jordan pretty much put him into the court. God, what's that kid? What's that kid's name? Oh man, I forgot. But that's how I felt. When I seen that replay, I said, golly. That's one of them days where you had to kind of like, you as a Piston fan, you had to hold your head down. Because everybody, all the kids in my school came to me like, Mr. Reed, did you see what I just saw? All right, but back to this story, man. Listen, I think, saying to put it all in a nutshell, man. And I'm gonna read his final thoughts. He said, "Final thoughts: both Microsoft and Sony has excellent opportunity to expand into the handheld gaming market, and with both Nintendo and Valve focusing heavily on the space, I hope that the other two gaming juggernauts in the industry follow suit. Seeing an X-Boy get made would be fantastic, and it would also be sweet to see Sony revive the PS Vita project. The global silicon shortage affecting tech companies around the world would likely delay any attempts to create devices like this. But when it finally passes, I can't wait to see what Microsoft and Sony have in store for the portable gaming market. And I don't think they are. At the end of the day, I do not think they are. Brandon Knight. Yes. Brandon Knight. Woo! Brandon Knight got dunked on so tough. I said, what was you thinking? Did he really think he was going to block him? I mean, he dunked him. He dunked him out the game. I mean, that was like real life NBA Jam. That was a real life NBA Jam moment. I mean, DeAndre went to the moon, came down and dunked his whole soul into the ground. Brandon Knight for man, listen. All these ex-Piston players that's in the league that that was drafted, a lot from Joe Dumars drafts, out there putting in work in the playoffs, and we looking like we should have did something. Right, priceless. Golly, you know what? Listen, man, I was hurt. I was like, golly, Brandon, what was you thinking? But he got that Battlefield though. Yeah, Dean. Yeah, that battle boy. I go watch that preview trailer again. That Battlefield boy look crazy. You know what? That Battlefield, yeah, it's on my list for sure. It's on the list for sure. But back to this last story. We can get ready to do our giveaway. Um, I don't think Sony or Microsoft is going to get into that market. I really don't think. I don't think their focus of their companies is on that particular part of the industry right now, and I think it's a very missed opportunity. Just imagine if Sony had a system that was a partner system with your PS5 that would allow you to download, I don't know, 4 or 5 games at a time onto the system, on the system's SSD, and you can play your PS5 pretty much on the go. And it was cross save instantaneously. You save on one system, you go home, you start on the next. Who wouldn't pay? I would pay $500 for it. Hands without blinking an eye. Boop. I would pay $500 for it. Cause that's something that I think as a gamer I've always dreamed and wanted. It just gotta have the key games. At the end of the day, the system is only good as its games. Yep, Nintendo don't have all the best graphics, but man, they got some great games. Some great games. If you like adventure games, it is it. If you like 2D games, the Switch is it. Now it might not be the best sports game system, but 2K plays very good on it. And so does FIFA if you like soccer. But no Madden. Even though 2K is coming out with a football game next year, but that football game won't be a simulation game. It'd be more or less like NFL Streets or NFL Blitz. So you know what? But also, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna put that up. Put that comment out there. It says Sony is investing in remote play. Speaking of, yeah, I think they need to, because but this is my issue. It has to be better than what they had before, because remote play worked, but it wasn't very good. Because I can be able to do remote play from I did it from my computer, from my home to my computer at my job. Both places had great Wi-Fi. Both of them hardlined in, and the experience still wasn't good enough. So they need to shore up that experience, make sure it's good enough. And they could have a hit if I'm able to play my PS5 and it runs just as good on my OLED iPad, then it's a win. But if it's not, oh yeah, EA Sports. Okay, I'm gonna put that comment on the board too. EA Sports has already announced their next football college title. They already announced it already. So next year is gonna be. I knew it wasn't coming out this year, but next year, buddy, college. I just hope they put college football on every. Cause I'll take college football really over Madden. Put college football on a system where I can take it portably, so I don't got to be tied to this room. That's my only issue. I don't want to be tied to this room. But yeah, they haven't announced. But you know what? EA has not announced the basketball. They just only announced the football. But once again, you're right. If 2K, oh my, come on 2K, work your magic. 2K gotta get on top of this, man. And listen, they don't got the full NCAA license. I don't think EA does not have the NCAA license. And so, and matter of fact, EA, because right now, no one really has a contract with these individual kids, because these kids is going to need some form of player association. These kids in college, to be able to really make this work, they're going to have some form of association so they can get paid for their likeness. That's the only way I believe. Like companies like 2K and EA can make these sports titles and make it it's sufficient. But oh man, a college basketball game, golly boy, it was nothing like it was. Coach K was the stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you, I wasn't very good at Coach K. I used to get my tail handed to me, but that NBA Live 99, Dean. Not 99, or even at 97. 98, 97. I don't know, was it 98? It might have been 98. Whoever that Boston Celtic that one Boston Celtic character on the cover. I forgot his name too. But I used to play with Boston straight up. I used to get my dean at work in college. I'm gonna wait. I know he gonna say something. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, it's all them two guerrilla tactics got to say. He said EA basketball games are so bad compared to 2K. Listen, prime example, man. Listen, you look at 2K. Look at 2K5, NFL 2K5. That year, when EA made a when EA made a boss move, I would tell you, listen, that was probably one of the biggest boss moves ever in video game history. When they said checkmate, and it was checkmate. They knew this. They knew they was on a come up. They knew their product was better, and they just wanted to shut down the market. You can only come. That was a boss move. You can only come through us for this NFL game. Now you can try to make a game without the NFL license, but you go ahead and see how they get you. And it, even though NFL 2K5 was the superior game that year, EA went to the boss move. Money talks. Whoever's in that office that made that decision, my hat's off to him. Agreed, Dean. Agreed. I've been saying this too because competition is good. We do need NBA Live back. We do need it back. I'm telling you, but we need to be done right. It's just need. That's what EA doesn't got. I don't know what they need to do, but it's got to be done right. Because competition is good. That's why I love the fact that we got. I'm bringing it back to the Steam Deck. I love the fact that Steam Deck is out here because it brings competition. It's going to force Nintendo to have to look at this system and say they can't sit back and be cocky. Because, yeah, the Steam Deck is going to be hot for about 2 years. Then somebody else is coming. That's when Nintendo gotta look at it like this. Somebody else is coming after this Steam Deck. This Steam Deck is going to be good. It's going to be good for about only 2 years because in the PC world, technology transitions real fast. They're not going to get 4 or 5 years out of this Steam Deck. If you believe that, you are losing. You are a fool. This Steam Deck is only going to have a shelf life of about 2 to 3 years tops before a new former Steam Deck to come out. Matter of fact, Valve already said in an interview, we want other companies to make other handhelds and use our OS. So you're right. Now bringing it back to, I had to step off for a minute, bring it back to the Steam Deck, but I would love a new NBA Live. I would love a new college basketball, man. Those were the golden days of video games. The golden days, because you know what, you get on that college football. You know what, it to me it was a better game than Madden. You know, we all kind of went back to the Madden because we had to. We like football, so we had to go back to the Madden because there was no college football because of the whole hookup. I see Dreamcast in the chat. Let's see what it said. The Dreamcast NFL football was pushing Madden gameplay and controllers were better. Yeah, listen. I remember when my Sans, Jerron, he got a Dreamcast and he had NFL first. We both got Dreamcast at the same time, but he had the NFL 2K1 first. And we when I saw that on the big screen for the first time, I was like, "Oh man, I got to get my money together. I got to go get this 2K immediately." Yeah, they ruined Dreamcast, which was better and growing. When the NBA game with bobbleheads, he's heating up. Oh, you talking about NBA Jam? Yeah, NBA Jam, man. I love NBA Jam, boy. Especially that first one that was on the Super Nintendo. He said, we're mentioning the Steam Deck at least once every Monday for the next year. Let's go. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, we need an NBA Jam. Steph Curry would be crazy. Full court shots. You know what? We kind of had an NBA Jam with NBA Playgrounds, which was close. The first NBA Playgrounds was pretty good. But what killed that series is when the second version came out, and it had all those like microtransactions, play to win type things into the game. I was like, nope, can't even deal with it. I didn't even buy the second one. But the first one was pretty good. That was it was just a tad bit slow. I loved NBA Jam, especially on the Super Nintendo, because it was fast. It was fast. What's going on, Milo? Gave me daddy. What's going on, my brother? Another one of my students chimed in. Let me get you chimed in on this board real quick. You made it just in time, Milo. Milo's on the board. We up to 32 people on the wheel. We're going to have a good little wheel experience tonight. What time is it? It's 11:30, 35. Get the, my brother got to go to work tomorrow. But the conversation is great. Competition is definitely going to bring the best out of Nintendo. Yeah, they're going to have to. They can't half step. I think even with their thought process of doing this a small minor bump for this next Switch, they can't do that. I don't think they can, because the Steam Deck is going to catch fire just like before. Like, hey, the Switch came out and a lot of people didn't even know nothing about it. Not everybody, their mama know about it, and then on top of that, you get people like, you know what? I want Switch is becoming that household name, almost like the Wii. And at the end of this year, you know what? Lifetime sales is going to pass the Wii. So that's saying something. You get a system that's going to pass the Wii. How popular the Wii was, has everybody their mama had on Wii bowling. I remember going out to one of my mentors' house, Raymond Gant, down to his house down in Grand Rapids, man, playing what we doing on the big screen, playing Wii bowling. I think we all could have that kind of experience. Gave me that right back at that 9 to 5. Live, man, tomorrow, man. School starts for me tomorrow, man. I'm just not a happy camper. I got a meeting at 8:30 tomorrow. I got to be there at 8 o'clock. They're going to provide breakfast. And after breakfast, I got a meeting already. Just ask me a question. The kids, what are the kids? They're bad. That's it. They're bad kids. Sorry, my kids are pretty good, though. So why don't 2K go for the European American Football League license and build from there? You know what? Because football is such an American populated sport. I don't think it happens. Sir Dan Dude, what's going on, my brother? Let me get you on this chat. Sir Dan Dude in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We up to 33 people on the wheel tonight. Don't forget to hit that like button. Help a brother out. All right, listen. We've done with the handheld talk. I think it's that time. It's time. Time to make that change. We are the people. We can do it. All right, let's make sure. Hey, look at the board real quick. I'm going to scan down real quick. If you don't see your name on there, let me know. If your name not on there, you know how I do it. Okay, we're going to play until we eliminate every person on the board. When it's the last person on the board, then we get the... We pump it up one time for the winner. But if you get hear this sound right here, if you get picked first before there's the last person, then you get the... That's right. Good day, sir. You get nothing. That's what they say. So, all right, good people. Good luck to everybody that's checking this out. Said check that link out. What link you talking about, Dave? All right, I gotta. Did you send it to me on my phone? No, listen. I guess I figured it out. I don't see no link though. However, let's get into it. Good luck to everybody that's here tonight. Let's get it popping. And who's the first one to get the horn tonight? Hit that wheel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Up first, who's the first to get the flex? And newcomer Chappie over representing India in the building. But your brother. You out of here though. All the way from India. Checking you out. All right, my man. Listen. I'm sorry I'm wrong because I can't pronounce his name. What? But his name for me is Chappie. Chappie, you out of here. Thanks for hanging out with us. That was close, Benj. Benj, you was close. You was close. Who up next to catch the flex? Oh, SOC. Look like, SOC.
You lose.
You are out of here, my brother, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, dropping those quality knowledge bombs on the show tonight. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it's gonna be Kenny from the A. You out of here, my brother. Thanks for coming out, man, chilling with us, man. We appreciate you. We're down to 30 people, ladies and gentlemen. 30 people. Who's up next? Who is up next? The catch the flex is coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. It don't matter, Chris. You out of here either way. Chris is out of here. But you could be just like Chris and follow me and watch me simultaneously on Twitch. You have 2 opportunities to win. I'll be on that. He be on that. I'm out of here. He said, "What is in the?" I don't know what you said. It's in the chat. Okay. Okay. I might have to get on YouTube because this chat I'm using is Ecamm. All right. I'll look in the chat in a minute. All right. We're down to 29 people, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who's up next to catch the flex. And it's coming. And it looked like it's gonna be my girl. AST. No.
Black and white, clear
I think that's SOC. Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Good day, sir. You know what? I gotta get some more different ringtones. Like I said. Hold on, let me get back. All right. You out of here. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it pushing. Straight up Pippin. You know you can find me in the A. Cool Breeze. You're out of here, my brother. But Cool Breeze has another try. He sees on the board there because he's watching me simultaneously on YouTube and on Twitch. You can do the same thing as well. All you do is chime in and say what up to your boy. Don't forget tonight, hey, to get your winnings tonight, you got to follow me on Instagram or on TS the Nintendo Gamer. You're out of here. You should be screaming right now. You said you was going to scream if you lost, but you did lose. So you should be screaming. But yes, to get your winnings tonight, you got to follow me on Twitter or on Instagram. Twitter, I'm gaming_dad3, and Instagram, I'm gamingdad3. All you do is send me a message and say, Gaming Dad, where my money? And your boy will send you your card, just like I'm going to do tonight for the winner. And we're going to keep it pushing. Who's up next to catch the flex? And, not my boy, Ben.
You lose.
Ben. You know, Michael Jackson got a song called Ben. But Ben is my guy, man. That is my guy's geeky son. He's a great, great kid. And dang, first the son, now the mama. Golly. Y'all went out like Drake. Y'all went back to back. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me, Geeky and Ben. See, I should have had Smith on here too. We down to 24. And my boy Steve M was the winner from last week. He couldn't win this week, but he is out of here. All right. We're down to 22 people to go. And it is Holly Pinky representing the UK. Is out of here. Thanks, Holly, for hanging out with us. He said, I might be out of here there soon. I know, right? And, it's my girl, AST. You are out of here this evening. Thanks for coming through tonight. Tell your son we said good night, good dreams, and tell him I said get his prey on. All right. We're down to 20, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep this ball rolling. Rolling. Drip Gap Beats. He said, come on, Eye of the Tiger, baby. I'm still in here. Man, you know what? I used to play Queen, Another One Bites the Dust. And then, man, YouTube flagged my video. I was so mad. I was like, I'm only playing for a hot second. Doom. But they flagged my video. I was like, dang, man. Can't be doing that to me. All right, we down to 19 and counting. And up next, my man Benj. Oh, man. Out of here. Shout out to my boy Benj, representing that teaching life. Benj, I don't know, man. When do you start back to school, man? I know, man. I start tomorrow. It's not even fair. Who's up next? And Chris, man, is out of here. Chris is out of here. Yeah, man, I hate they flagged me, man. I was like, man, I'm going to use it for a quick second of that song. But they was like, nope. It is what it is. We're down to 17 people, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to push it. Who's up next? What did the sheep say? Hey, Milo, what did the sheep say? This sound never gets old, man. Right here. That is too funny. Too funny. Oh, man. Who's up next? And it looks like it's going to be my boy. Uh-oh. It's getting close. I don't know who. Doug Damn Ron Pookie Gunda. But you're out of here, my brother. You're out of here. See you next week. Who's up next? To catch the flex. It look like it's going to be my Dean. God almighty. You out of here, Mr. Goodlow. I salute you in all that you do. Tell my girl Jay, I say, what up, though? And your lovely wife. All right, let's keep it pushing, good people. Let's go. We're down to 14 people, and Stormtrooper Doom. Another one bites the dust. You're out of here, my brother. Representing the UK, ladies and gentlemen. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be my boy, representing them Knicks. Man, never gets old, man. Shout out to my boy CMG. Let me give him the bomb one time. My boy. Hey, go check him out on this channel, man. Listen, CMG doing big things, man. But go hang out with him one couple nights when he go live, man. Follow that guy. Good dude, man. Good dude. And my son, Tyler. Got the money. Get up out of here. Gotta teach the youth. They need that knowledge. Yes, sir. I was thinking of blah last week. It still makes me laugh. Oh, it never gets old. I do it to my students. I'm like, what did the sheep say? What did the sheep say, then, dude? Dirt that dude, my guy. You was late tonight, but you out of here. Listen, man, Tyler not in bed because he don't got to school tomorrow. It's just me. You know that pre-week. You know the kids don't go back to school till the 3rd. So Tyler he chilling. Bye. All right, we down to 10 people, ladies and gentlemen. This wheel got small quick, and look like my man. Who? It's go. Joseph C. You out here. Shout out to Joseph C. He is up out of here. We're down to 9 people, ladies and gentlemen. 9 people. I'm gonna call you SNS. SNS.
You lose.
SAS. You lose. You out of here. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna keep it pushing. We're down to 8 people, ladies and gentlemen. 8 people. Oh, Jazz. That's what I'm gonna call you. Instead of call you J.E., I'm gonna call you Jazz. Jazz, you're up out of here. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight, man. Hope we can get you again next week. We same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Monday night. It's your boy. We're down to 7 on the way to heaven. Oh, not my girl. Mimi North, a.k.a. AST, is out of here. Say it with your chest. We'll keep it pushing. Pushing. Supreme 98. But you out of here. Appreciate you, my brother, coming through tonight. Coming through tonight. Who's next to catch the flex? And it looked like it's going to be my man DC
It's
Dave
all there, black and white,
Castro.
clear as crystal. You get
Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get
I know I shouldn't hit the button
you
again.
lose.
But it was.
Good day, sir.
It's so funny. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we down to our final four, man. Representing the Shy, CT in the building. We got representing Florida, my man Kendrick Washington, a.k.a. Apox. We got Guerrilla Tactics and my man, former winner, Cool Breeze is in the winner circle. Who was up next to catch the flex first out of the final four? We got to see. Here we go. And it looked like, oh, Apox, you have bit the dust.
You
Out of here. Yeah, out of here, my brother. Oh, my goodness. What? Let's keep it pushing. Let's see who's next. Who is going to be? And it's, Guerrilla Tactics, you was so close, but you are out of here, my brother. Never gets old, man, but Guerrilla Tactics, man, thank you for the conversation tonight, man, for the level of engagement. I pray that you come back next week, man, because you know what? Cats like you, man, to come in here and we kick it, you make the stream so much of a better experience, man. I thank you and I salute you. But you're out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're to our final two. We got my boy Cool Breeze and my man representing the Shy CT in the building. Y'all know how we do. Please, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll, please. And tonight's winner is CT Cool Breeze. You are out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for CT. He is our winner tonight. CT, all you got to do is hit me up on Instagram or on Twitter to say, hey, Gaming Dad, where my money? And your boy will send you a code. Hey, man, good people, that is our time for tonight. Man, we had a great stream, man. Thank you for everybody for coming out, man, chilling with us. 3 hours in, man, we had a good time, great conversation. He said, oh, man, shout out. Listen, I got to put his comment on stream, man. He said, give it to your son or your daughter. Shout out, man. Shot Time representing thebomb.com, man. Hey, man, I thank you for coming out, man. And I know my kids will definitely appreciate it. But you know how I do. In supreme fashion, let's do it this way. This is how I do my kids. We're going to put them jokers all in the circle. Uh-oh. All right. These are my I will put my oldest son in there. We know why not. I'll put my oldest son in there. All right. I got all 5 of my kids in here. I know, right? I gets down. We're gonna see who the first one to get up out of here for the giveaway. And my daughter Ayana is out of here.
You are out of here.
We'll keep it pushing. Who up next? Oh, it's my oldest son, David.
You are
Is out of here. Let's keep it going. We got Tyler. We got Joseph. We got Joshua. Who next? And it is Joshua has bit the dust.
You
Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, down to our final two. Final two is going to be Tyler. It's going to be Joseph. Who is going to be? And it looked like it's going to be Tyler. Because Joseph is out of here. Tonight's winner is my son, Tyler. Look at him. Boy, he probably hung up and went to sleep. But I'm going to make him watch the show again. That's how I'm going to do. I'm going to say, you should have watched the show. Find out you could have won. but I'm gonna make him watch it. I need those views. Oh man, good people, man. Listen, hey man, I truly enjoy our streams. I truly enjoy you coming out and hanging out with us. I love the non-toxic environment. I love the conversations we had tonight, man. Shout out to my dean for coming through, man. Usually he don't come through and say nothing, but he was in it to win it tonight. And so, man, I appreciate you coming through. Benj, my brother, man. Listen, you know what we got to do, man. We got to strap up, man. Take those vitamins, get that zinc and that vitamin A and that vitamin E into your body, because you know them kids are coming back with all kind of germs, my brother. And we got to prepare ourselves. Good people, we'll be back again next Monday, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's your boy, Gaming Dad, and like in true fashion, you think I would have this stuff already ready, but I didn't. But I will tonight. Good people, I love y'all. Good night, and your boy's out. Peace.